Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a car. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring them. But you can't leave open Garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a car. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a car. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring them. But you can't leave open Garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flaw. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a car. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like the Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like a Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Did the dash, stand in the bitch, didn't crash. Molly on the fire, then his ass. Real bad bitch, did the perky dance. Failing out over Birkin dance. The kid came smelling like the strong, don't remind me. 6500 on the bullshit, I'm grinding. I'm still got timing. Cartier watch with the wrist and it's blinding. Every time I crank that beat, that auto start up. That's a money move, watch the money move. Go on a money move, watch what the money do. Watch what the money do. Started from the bottom now, who on with the same class? We act a fool, we act a fool, we act a fool, we act a fool in it, bitch. We act a fool in it, bitch. We act a fool in it. It's us, ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like the Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yellin' touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now.
fuck out of here.
All that back and forth, no, we ain't going for that. All that poppin' like you tough, we ain't going for that. Nigga talking about taking, we ain't going for that. Nigga better play it cool, cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that. No, we ain't going for that.
So be cool, yeah, chill, yeah, tell them calm down. What I'm doing now, we be running up, get money now. Yeah, run the town, hottest niggas never knew that the chopper nigga, we gon' shoot. Give me money, I be rolling dice, I be taking chances. What I'm doing, I be motherfucking getting them to them benches. Niggas knowing, open bag, shawty, all this shit be stinking. All this motherfucking money, you ain't think that I was banking, you ain't think that I had them franking. I was drinking medication, nigga feeling like a patient. I was wasted, ayy, flowing, getting wasted. Every time we woke up, we had them bitches in rotation.
All that back and forth, no, we ain't going for that. All that poppin' like you tough, we ain't going for that. Nigga talking about taking, we ain't going for that. Nigga better play it cool, we ain't going for that. Cause we ain't going for that.
Trash. Like,
Cause we ain't going for
you
that.
losing.
No, we ain't going for that.
You losing. How you talking trash and you losing? I'm glad he ain't checked his ass. I'm glad he ain't gave him a reminder. He ain't gave him a reminder. He said, buddy, you gonna be a role player just like me, dog. Don't get it messed up, bro. You ain't him. I could have understood if they was winning. I could understand if you was winning. I don't care if you get 30 and you get your ass whipped. Who cares? He said you gonna be a role player like me, bro. Don't get the game messed up, bro. You are nobody right now. You having a little insanity run right now. I give you that. But bro, you gonna, like Niang say, you gonna be a role player like me. I'm just saying, you can't don't come on our court being disrespectful, bro. You getting your ass whipped. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Now, let me get to the game. Matter of fact, let me go and drop this link right now because we in the garage tonight, gang. We is in the garage tonight, so y'all know I'm getting lit. Let me go and drop this link right now because I'll get lit and forget. Hold up. Oh, I can already feel it buzzing because I'm all. I forgot where the thing was at. There it go. Boom. Holla at me. Come talk to me about this dub. How many is that in a row? Is that 3 in a row? Is that 3? Is it 4? What we at in a row, gang? We got a little streak going here. We got a little streak going on here, dog. Fucking role players talking trash. What the boys say, you a role player acting like you a starter, dog. You putting your ass bust on the court and you running your mouth. Come on. Y'all know I don't even like the dude, bro. You know I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I think he just a jag, in my opinion. I don't know why Hawk fans so caught up on this dude. It ain't hard to go get 20 a night when ain't nobody else on your team but some nobody. I ain't even heard half the dudes on the 76ers. So credit. I understand the 76ers was short-handed. I understand that. But I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't care. I don't care if other teams show up with one dude. That's not our problem. Because you know what? When we hurt and we injured, don't nobody give us no sympathy. We don't get no sympathy. Shout out to homeboy Hell Real. He said nice hat. You know, I try to match my shirt, man. You know, I was out here running. I ain't took my singlet off yet. So I said, let me go try to match it up real quick. I'm trying to coordinate. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you right now, and let me put this out there too, man, because I'm tired of these non-Hawk fans. Zachary Richards say it's gonna be your rookie of the year. I'm putting it out there right now, bro. He gonna be your rookie of the year, okay, bro? The only reason he ain't blowing Castle out the water, we ain't worried about Sarge. The reason he ain't blowing him out the water right now, gang, is because We put the man on a minute restriction. Put that man, let that man play 30 minutes, get 12, 15 shots. He gonna average 20. Rookie of the year done. Rookie of the year done. Y'all see that move by Zach? Hey, once again, you know, we live from the garage tonight. That's why my mic sounds so crazy, but y'all bear with me. But once again, shout out to Mike and Matt, man. They said it. They said this dude was going to be, he was going to be a player. The dude is definitely a player. That dude definitely is a player. So I got to give Mike and Matt credit. Straight up. They were the first ones. I don't know who else. I just know the first people I heard from who was co-signing Zach was Matt and Mike. I don't know about the rest of these other cat or the chat. I don't know about the rest of y'all. The first people I heard it from about this guy being any good was from Mike and Matt. So I give him the credit. The dude a player, dog. Dude a player. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear about T's story about Jabari Parker? I saw that story, Class Clown, but you got to remember, if I'm correct, we had Trae Young. What was that? Trae Young what? Second year? So, I mean, we wasn't trying to win. Feel bad for Jabari, though. You know what I'm saying? But Zach been, bro. The only reason Zach not blowing it out the water, and once again, credit to my guy Mike, because Mike been screaming for the dude to play 30 minutes since day one. He would already be Rookie of the Year. He would already be Rookie of the Year, man. I mean, hey, that mug got that rock. Bah! He went behind the back. Yeah! Then he went up. And you know what I liked about that move the most? You know what I like about that move the most, family? Not the behind the back. I like that he dunked it with authority. Because basically he letting people know, hey, when I'm going up, I'm not going up soft. I'm not going up for layup. Ain't that who used to say that all the time? Dominique? Or was that Vince Carter? He said, when you are known as a dunker, less people will contest your stuff. When they know you finna go lay it up, they gonna be like, this dude's soft. He finna go lay the shit up. You know what I'm saying? What a win, man. Bro, I be telling y'all, man, listen, man. I be telling y'all, man, listen. The Hawks, bro. Hey, this is our only sports team that messes with my emotions. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like when we win, like I don't care who these dudes beat. I'm always excited for the dub. You feel me? I don't care. Because we need these wins, man. We need these wins, baby. Like, bro, that's why I was so lit for that NBA Cup, man. Like, as a Hawks fan, we don't get to experience that. You feel me? We don't get to experience nice runs in the playoffs with when stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. You know what I'm saying? I'm lit, man. I'm excited. Listen. Before I bring everybody up here, man. Listen. Okay, listen to me. Let me go and say this right now. Okay? I don't think we going to the NBA championship. Okay? I'm not changing nothing I said at the beginning of the season. What I am doing, I enjoy when we win games. I'm sorry. I know I said 8th to 10th seed. We only off one seed, and we are going to be a play-in team, so I'm right on that. But when we win games, I'm going to tell y'all something right now, so y'all ain't got to try to tag me or think you got me in some got you moment. I'm going to be excited, and I'm going to talk my trash. Okay? Just so you know, but I'm talking for this game, though. Okay? Just because I'm excited right now don't mean like I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. It don't mean, oh, Devontae, we finna do all that. No. But I'm going to celebrate and cherish every win, bro. Because you know what? It's sometimes we'll lose to that 76er team. You don't believe me? Look at the games we lost to Charlotte in the past 2 years. They rarely have all they dudes. It's always they start Melo always out, and it's always somebody coming out. We like, oh yeah, who these dudes? And then they end up beating us. So, you know, I enjoy these wins. This is a back-to-back night of where we took control of a game and we held control of the game. We had control of this whole game from the jump ball. We won everything. The jump ball, we won the trash talking department. We won everything today. And it's good to be able to watch these boys play teams we should beat, and you beat them handily. Once again, just like the Warrior game, you had that one moment, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. In the fourth quarter, at the beginning, they was bullshitting, bro. Hawks was ready to go. The Hawks was done. They was like, man, this shit over with. This game, this over with. So I mean, I understand you had that lapse in competitiveness because you're beating them so bad, right? I understand that it happens, but besides that, I ain't got nothing negative to say, bro, about nobody. Everybody had a great game, in my opinion. I like the trash. Let me see. I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it. I like toxic stuff. Okay. I like Niang talking trash. Okay. I like Trae Young firing up the crowd for them referees who've been holding us the whole season. I like stuff like that. Okay. I know some people don't like it. I know some people like, do the right thing, turn the other cheek, be a professional. But I think we've been professional this whole season and ain't gotten us nowhere. We need, you know what? And I hate to say it like this, but I love Niang's attitude, whether he making shots or not, just his attitude. Like, who are you to be talking trash, bro? We know what time it is. You on a bad team. Don't think because you getting buckets on a bad team, you some star. You a role player just like me. That's what you gonna be. I like that type of stuff, bro. I like carriers going at these. I like that. You know why? Because you need that. That you cannot go through. I ain't never seen a professional sports team, football, basketball, hockey, baseball, where all the dudes were just nice. I ain't never seen it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even care Trae Young got that. I'm glad he got the crowd fired up. Because you got to put these people on notice. Like, we see what y'all doing, referees, with these calls y'all been doing that just this season. I've been speaking about the refs for 2 years. You feel me? But I like that. I'm glad Trae got the crowd fired up. Like, look at these bums, man. Look at it. Look how they doing us. And as fans and supporters at the arena, yeah, support that. I like stuff like that. I know a lot of people don't. I know coaches don't. I know they don't like stuff like that. I do though. Okay, because that's the type of stuff. That's what I would be doing if I was good enough to make it to the NBA. That's what I'd be doing. You know what I'm saying? Get the crowd involved. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I love the attitude that Niang and that LeVert has brought. And Terrence Mann. I think Jerry Mann, he was out there talking smack to somebody. I like that, and we need that in Atlanta. Well, excuse me, we need that on the Hawks. You need it. It can't be Trae the only one talking trash. You know? Hunter used to talk once in a blue moon. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. I'm lit, man. I should just bring everybody on at once, man. But you know what? No, let me hear what everybody got to say, man. Let's hear what everybody got to say. Let's start with the homeboy, John. Oh, what? Where you go? What up, Mike? What?
Oh, my bad. I hit the button. Nah, he was like, I'm going to bring everybody up. And once I'm like, dude.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, I'm looking at it. Only a few of us there, right?
Yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah, I bring everybody. It's Sunday. Ain't nobody. It ain't a lot of people here, man. People probably got stuff going on today.
Well, you know, no, it ain't like that, guy. Hey, it get like that when we lose. It be packed up in here when we lose. So everybody can run their mouth and talk junk. Now we winning. Those Trey haters and all them other guys ain't got much to say, do they?
Okay, we
I
got something.
don't think it's all that. I don't think it's that.
It's some of that.
Hey, you got your own opinion.
We got this.
Pharaoh. No. Because you finally came up on the win, dude.
Hey, we got the Zach.
Look.
We got the Zach hater on the screen. What up, Larry?
No, okay, hold on. No, I was going to address this anyway. No, hold up.
That's right. Come on up here, Darren. Talk that yak.
So I feel like Damon was sending subliminals at me anyway. So I was going to address this anyway.
Even know what you.
If anybody up here or in the chat feels strongly about him getting that award, at me and put $25 on it. You can't ignore he was on a minutes restriction damn near 3-4 months out of the season. I don't think he's winning it. I'm not hating. I just don't think he's winning.
But we know, Pharaoh, that you've been wanting Castle to win it since the beginning of the year.
No, I've had Zach in the lead. I've had Castle in the lead. I've had McCain in the lead. I never had Wells or
We got a Spur fan on the panel.
Okay, man. We know you're a Spurs fan.
See, I knew that's where y'all was going. Like I told Matt earlier, he could play for whatever bumblefuck team y'all consider the worst team ever.
What kind of team was that?
Bumblefuck.
Hey, we go see some Spurs game, man. Come on out here.
My thing is this.
I'm not saying Zach isn't good. I'm not saying he hasn't played great. I'm saying he's not winning the award.
Why is a 4-time All-Star, second-team All-Defensive player a bad player?
Well, you know,
why is that?
Second team, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll be first team one day, you know, a couple times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm just talking about.
I'm gonna keep it real, Larry.
I feel like anybody that think that Millsap was a bad player is a novice at basketball.
It's because you said Millsap, bro.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Larry, because
I really feel like anybody that thinks that Millsap was a bad player in the NBA is a novice at basketball.
Larry,
go ahead, Demar.
I really feel that way. Like deep in my,
I'm lit right now. So I'm gonna keep it real with you, Larry. Younger fans don't know
Millsap.
They don't know who that is.
Well, I mean, I know Millsap, and I'm offended by it.
What I'm talking about.
I'm not. I know Millsap. Millsap helped us get that 61 win.
The guys under 30.
For sure.
Or what about the guys who started really following the Hawks since Trae Young been here? They don't know who Millsap is, man.
Nah, for sure. But my thing though, Damon, feel me on this though. What my thing is though,
I said it's 4.
No, listen to me though. Oh, I'm just saying though, it's like I want and we need Zach to be a full-time All-Star before the time that Millsap became one All-Star. Like we ain't draft him, bro. He ain't become an All-Star until he got to us, and we didn't get him till like 28 years old, man. That's about a decade older than Zach.
Second round pick.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Mike, I say his floor.
Mike, let me get this on record.
You know what the floor is?
Larry said
floor
that
means that.
I don't think
it would be Millsap. Y'all understand that, right?
Right now, to be honest with you.
I mean, I understand. I hear you saying floor, Larry.
What did you say, Demar?
Let me tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
What did you say, Demar?
I say,
hey guys, Zach is gonna be Zach.
I didn't even understand the word Demar said. They wasn't even speaking English. He was speaking smoke.
Hey, let me tell you this,
Demar speaking smoke. Come on, Demar. Give me.
Hey, Mike,
where's Tanju at? Where's Tanju? He need to be him and Demar need to be together.
Tanju in the chat.
Hey, tell him to come on up here. He won tonight.
Check it out. As Zach grow into his catching and shooting them threes the way he's shooting it, Zach gonna create his own narrative of what kind of person he is. He gonna be Zach. All them other people y'all trying to compare, he gonna be a freaking Zach. That's what he gonna be.
He's gonna be a
freaking Zach. That's what he gonna be.
Hey man, let me hold on. Hey man, let me off in this thing right here, baby. We got another dub. I'm up in here tonight, dog. Look,
Well, we
I
just
like
want to
I
let
like my
everybody know now. Everybody know.
Ryan, you know who you look like? Anybody ever told you?
Y'all know y'all just know we skipped the moment now. We skipped everybody turn time.
You said like who?
No,
Yeah, we
DeMar
did.
just went straight to
Clifton,
free fall.
what's
Yeah,
that
we went
actor
straight to
name?
free fall. Just free warning.
Oh, it's like
Man, I don't look nothing like no Clifton Powell. Stop it, boy. No, sir. Stop that.
You don't even yet. Don't tell it.
Look like a
Hey, but let's get to it though. For us to get another win this weekend from last night to tonight, yeah, it was against G Leaguers or whatever. But here's the thing. I take the dubs however they come, because guess what? The more wins we get, the closer we get to being in the playoffs. And that dude Niang, or however you pronounce his name, he got the attitude. He got the attitude that we need. When you talk about a guy that's gonna get in folk face, hey man, you ain't about nothing. I got something for you. He dropped 20 and fouled out, but still, that's 20 that we needed. So I'm good with this cat coming in here talking smack as long as he can put up 20, 25 points and piss people off.
Hey, you ain't finna. Hey, you not finna get that every night now. He ain't
no, I know I ain't finna get that every night, but I'm okay with that.
It's just a matter of him hitting his shot. But
you got it 2 nights in a row.
But listen, hey,
that's better than Bogey ever did.
Demond, I'm gonna give you this here, and I'm gonna slide because I know y'all finna get into it.
The only reason I said that time was to
say what, Larry?
You won't get it for 4 games. You get it for 2.
No, I ain't gonna say that. That's true for the entire Hawks team.
Hey, Demond, that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, Larry,
Demond, that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna slide.
Don't do the oak tree on me.
Hey, Jay, hold up. Hey, what's going on, Juan? I'm getting ready to slide up out of here, but I am gonna say this. From what I'm seeing from this dude coming off the bench, doing his thing or whatnot, that is gonna be something that we gonna need in the playoffs. Because real talk, we gonna need somebody with some attitude on this team outside of Trey. That's gonna definitely piss people off and put us in the mindset of, okay, we go compete. So even if he ain't getting 20, I'm okay with him at least getting at least 8 to 10 points and he pissing people off. That's gonna be and I'm gonna go old school, John. I'm gonna give it to you. That's gonna be our ML car minus the tower, bro. I had to throw that up in there for you and Kool-Aid. I know y'all remember
that's
him.
one of that.
Hey man, I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna be in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all letting me slide through. Tune into the Birdcage, 8 p.m. Thursday. You either get right or you get left. We got my boy Maurice Wells, former Buckeye running back, coming through. What's up?
Hey, I don't know if Larry is. I meant to ask Larry too, but you doing a draft stream?
Yeah, we're gonna do a little we're gonna do a little something for the draft. So if you want to come through, man, come on in.
You doing?
Yeah, we're gonna have one for the draft also. So
yeah, I'm gonna have one for the draft.
Y'all can tap in with Larry or tap in with. Hey, his channel is the Birdcage, not the Historian.
Yeah, the Birdcage LLC.
Birdcage LLC. Oh,
hey, put it in the chat, Ryan. When you
make sure you
put
Birdcage LLC.
I got y'all boys. I'm gonna put that in the chat, man. Thank y'all for letting me have it. Hey, y'all, man, let's keep getting these dubs so we get to the playoffs, dog. Let's go.
Hey, what was John talking about? I hate to be that guy, though. Hey, I'm gonna do it though, but y'all, hey,
Tanju, I just wanted to see you, Tanju. I just wanted to see you, cause we got a dub. Let me see it. Pull the car over. Pull the car over, Tanju. Pull it over.
In real quick.
Oh. Now, since everybody announcing about having draft parties, tune in to the eye test for the NFL draft.
That's John's channel. The eye test.
I gave away a fifth of this for the person who got the first 10 draft picks right. We putting this and another bottle with it this year. Okay. If you get the first 10, the first one that names all 10 draft picks, they win the bottle. The tiebreaker is, hey, if you go over, if you both pick at the same time and you make it at the same time, whoever gets the next pick gets it.
Okay.
So tune in.
We're gonna do a draft party too. We ain't giving out shit.
That'll be par for the course.
NBA draft. I don't do football, man.
Real quick, this is about the game. Zach is the sauce boss. I got 5 things. I'm just gonna say them 5 statements and I'm gone. Zach is the sauce boss. Niang is our goon. My question: Why can't my point guard get continuation? My next statement, Quinn Snyder's rotation is undefeated. I saw Niang get fouled out and then get back in the game and hit some more points. And finally, let's talk about bringing back LeVert next year.
What, Marion, that's not possible. What you mean?
Foul out and come back in the game.
Yeah.
He fouled
to someone
Yeah,
else.
he fouled out twice.
He didn't foul out.
He
Well,
fouled.
they issued it
Hey.
to
Now
someone else.
they announced that he had
gave it
fouled
to
out
somebody else.
twice.
Yeah,
Then they
they
brought him back and
announced
he
that
had
he
one
got
more
fouled
foul.
Oh.
They had announced that he fouled out
And they
twice.
wasn't gonna put
Okay.
Zach back in
and he
until
finished the game with 6 fouls, and he didn't foul after he fouled out.
hey, Zach was
No.
only gonna have 24 minutes played until Niang fouled out again. So remember that he was right at 24, and they said stop.
Hey man,
And
listen.
then, but he would have had more, but whatever. We won.
Trash. My bad.
Good.
Man. I be,
No,
I
no,
be,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I be talking trash about Niang, man, but I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I just like his fucking attitude, man. Like we need that.
Hey, bro, don't give a shit.
He need it on the bench sometimes. He can bring that same stuff from the bench when he missing shots.
I be liking that toxic stuff.
Excuse me,
What they call
but
it?
if I'm not mistaken, I've been telling y'all that this team has been needing to do that for 2 freaking years.
He told that dude,
Hey, you did say that,
"You
John.
gonna be a bench player."
I've been telling y'all this about these folk for 2 years about somebody acting a damn fool out there on the floor to
John,
get
I didn't
these
say-
to get man
I
shoot.
didn't beat nobody up, John. I just bad.
Hey, what? Who had the first black eye? Wait a minute. Hey, Damon, who had the first black eye of the people who came from these other teams?
And that remind me.
Niang had a black eye the first week he was there.
That remind me when Tanju said.
I mean, that's because of complexion, man.
No, come on now. See, wait a minute. Mike, see now you.
I thought that was Larry. I thought it was Larry.
Somebody hit that man in the eye.
Hey, real quick. Hey,
Nah,
real
Niang
quick.
got hit in the eye. Yeah.
Real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike talking about it was his complexion. That's one of them old.
That's why I look like that forever.
Hey, who didn't get their thoughts of the game yet? Who ain't get their thoughts of the game? Juan, go ahead, Juan.
Nobody gave their thoughts.
Nobody did. Nobody did.
Everybody probably put much
Everybody came late.
Listen.
I told you, man. Look.
Been a bad host tonight, but y'all know why.
You all right, man?
Okay, let's start it. Let me.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Hell no. No, hell no.
Y'all ready?
You go first, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Go, hey, Mike. Hey, let's go around the horn. As long as the horn don't change.
That guy in that comment.
Hey, we're gonna do 1 minute or 2 minutes.
1 minute. 1 minute be fine. We all together.
Y'all always say that.
I don't even need that much.
Go on, Mike. As long as the order don't change.
But nah, for real. I mean, yeah, cool win and everything like that, though, man. But again, y'all know me, man. I hate to be like that, though. But man, we ain't winning nothing, man. Like what Ryan was talking about. I mean, I feel him though. It sounds good and everything. And you're right. I mean, we'll be able to try and fight in some games. You know, Niang will help us, but we ain't winning nothing, man. All I want to see my boy Zach rock out. That's all I want to see, man. So just want to see keep doing that. I want to get to the play-in. Well, we can't even miss the play-in if we tried. So again, I ain't even tripping too much on that stuff. Cause like we gonna be in the play-in. Like I don't think we. I really don't think we can miss that. I mean, we can drop.
What's your thoughts on the game today, man?
Bro, that's my point, man. I ain't got no thoughts really on the season. I don't care. Well, all right. Thoughts on the game. Zach balled out in the quarter, basically. You feel me? Popped out. Like the ability of the young man, you know what I'm saying? You see that he shows that he's able to score big numbers. He's able to get like say 20 points with ease. You feel me? This stuff that I feel like I was saying early on, and we see it throughout the season in flashes. It's just like a short stint how he can just go off. So that consistency, he get older and stuff, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, the boy gonna be our best scorer, bro, and efficient is I don't know what to. So it's gonna be beautiful. Almost really the opposite of Trey. Trey just got to pass that hoe. But anyway, I talk too much, man. I know I ain't talking about that.
What up, John? Go ahead.
I have to kind of echo what Mike was saying about Ricochet. Ricochet has made leaps and bounds from when I first saw him. Looks like he's getting a little larger too. I guess those all-stars at Waffle House is helping him out. But he's gonna have to continue to eat them. He's gonna have to continue to eat them, mix some steak in them hash browns, so that when he comes back next year, I want to see a noticeable improvement in upper body and lower body definition and strength. And I need about 15 more pounds of muscle on him, so that nobody moves him like they're moving him now.
Lower definition.
15.
Huh?
Jeez.
In an off season.
That's a lot.
In the off season.
That's
Yeah, he ain't
impossible
getting no
without.
15.
That's impossible
My
without.
bad, John. Keep going, fam.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, my
John.
bad.
Man, I got people running the stop sign. I can't go across the intersection when folk running the stop sign. At any rate, Niang, what more can I say? What more can I say? You need a Mickey Ficky to be out there on the floor dictating and calling people to account. All right. And everybody else, that's right. Everybody else need to get on board with it. All right. Trae Young. Now, Trae, you've been getting a little bit better calls than what you've been getting. And you don't need to be bringing the crowd down on these officials like that if you want to continue to get the benefit of calls like that. Because, it was this same type of stuff that got you in the doghouse with the officials in the first place.
I'm disappointed.
All righty.
I'm just gonna say that, and
what you got, Kool-Aid?
I'll deal with everything else later on.
All right, what you got, Kool-Aid?
Hey man, let my young boys cook. Let my young boys play. Hey, we arguing about Barlow. My boy got a double tonight. Hey,
Yeah,
I had to put my foot in Zach a little bit. Zach doing his job now. He catching his shoe. Glad to see that. Hey, Ning Yang, coach just got to read him. Before I'm missing, coach got to take him off the floor. And he could talk all that junk over there on the sideline. Now, if he hitting his shots, he could talk his junk on the floor. Now, hey, did y'all see my boy Moji? You see how that boy Moji tapping that ball back in crucial times when we... Boy, let my young boy play. Hey, I got an 18-year-old coming. His name Yang. We better go get him. And guess who else we got? We got another young boy coming. Jacob Toppin. That boy gonna be bad. He gonna be off the chain.
I don't think they using both them picks, Kool-Aid.
Hey, let me tell you this. And I'm gonna say this for Mike, then I'm gonna shut up.
He might be up there with
if your boy Zach get the cooking like you want to be cooking, we might be playing in that Eastern Conference final.
Shout out.
Go ahead, Juan. I ain't trying to hear that nonsense. Go ahead, Juan.
You gotta go to Kool-Aid.
Go ahead, Juan.
Miles, they have to catch no strays, Damon.
Good evening, fellas. First and foremost, good win. 8 out of the last 11. I mean, any way you want to cake it up, it's 8 out of 11 wins. One of the top 5 teams in the last 2-3 weeks, so that's a good thing. And the season where we have ups and downs, man. A couple superlatives I want to point out is that Dyson Daniels, the first NBA player to get 200 steals since Chris Paul in the last 10 years. So shout out to him on that. He's definitely going to break Allen Iverson's record for 230 some steals at the end of the season. Zach, just like Mike said, I've been, just been keying in on him, man. That shot has gotten a whole lot better, man. He's a lot more patient. He's a lot more calm. He's attacking the basket. He has an underrated left hand. I don't think that gets talked about a lot. His left hand is very underrated, man. And he's one of the few people besides Trae that can heat up real fast. 16 points in a quarter by a rookie is nothing to shy of. And he's done that multiple times out this season, man. So that's that. Trae Young, I know he had it yesterday. Number 8 for 2010 games, man, and he had another game where he shot over 50%, 4th game in a row. So again, man, like we had some injuries, we had some bumps. We 1 game away from 500. We may not win anything, just like Mike said, but at least we can sit here and clap it up for the stuff that we have right now.
All right, what's good, Pharaoh?
Sure. I agree with that.
Good. So I say good win. I don't care if they had a bunch of people missing because, like I said in the chat, you got to show up with 8 people, so they got to put people on the floor, so it don't matter who they're playing. Shout out for Dyson shutting down Grimes because I didn't want to hear Mikey Mouth. Zach played well. I like that. I posted. Well, I didn't post it, but y'all reposted it. The behind the back dribble. That was nice. Trey played well. I forgot about Barlow too. Shout out Kool-Aid. Barlow played well. I like, good win. Good win. Keep it going.
All right. What up, Tandrew?
That's the order.
Y'all feel like celebrating a little bit? Or y'all scared?
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Scared?
Let's go. Play the music. Cue that music.
Hey.
Why would we be scared? I don't understand why would we be scared though.
You queens get mad when the Hawks win.
We get mad. I mean,
hey, I'm scared anytime Tanju start celebrating.
Hey,
I'm scared.
Let's get it, ATL.
Hey, Tanju might start shooting in there.
Hey. Hold on.
And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reeds. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bless you down in on the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trayo. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart.
And I ain't understand a damn word he said.
I don't hear nothing either.
Hey, Demone, that's the wrong song. Me and Tandrew like,
And
keep
I
that
ain't
shit
heard,
on. Put
I
that
ain't
shit on.
understood a
Play that.
damn thing that man said singing.
I told Trey Young. That's all I be hearing.
I said shout out to the squad.
All righty. What's good, Murray?
Bogey wet like an ocean. Bogey wet like an ocean.
Man. What's up, man?
It's too old.
That's how he do. No, hell no. That's how that man sound. Bogey can't hear shit. Bogey wet like an ocean.
Your ear too old. You can't hear it.
You gotta watch out, Darius, son. I don't know if he's Harris, son.
You can hear it. You know it.
Man, you crazy, boy.
What up, Murray? Like, man, these motherfuckers black.
I know, man. Y'all hush up.
You know good and damn well that man Bogey gone. Bogey wet like an ocean. I'm just saying.
Him off about the whole song.
Let that man talk, John.
Yo, let that man talk.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Murris.
The one thing, two things you're going to get from John is a lot of talking and a long build up to get to his point. But we love John for it. Sorry if my voice sounds messed up. I'm dealing with a sinus infection. But we look. Thank you, man. Thank you. But we look good tonight. I think the team is playing, in rhythm. 8 of 11 wins is quite good. I know I asked this, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, what we thought, we would see the next 16 games look like. And the team's playing well. I hope we finish out strong. I'm not going to say we're going to win every single game, but I think we have a chance of winning more than we'll lose. And then solidify getting the 7th seed and try to get into the playoffs through there. I know you guys talked about Zach. I just want to mention that, 2-3 months ago, practically everyone on the panel wanted Zach to go to the G League. So it's nice to see that you guys have all, appreciated how far Zach has come and developed as a player. And so, yeah.
I'm going to keep it real first. I'm going to keep it real. I wanted SAR.
I know. So, it's funny.
That was back in the spring.
What's funny is I was at work the other day and I was like, man, what's the best thing I could do to steal money? Oh, that's right. Let me watch videos and not work. And so I was watching one of the video in which we got the first pick and you were like doing backflips in the hotel or some shit. And you're like screaming and your wife was sleeping and some kind of like you and Larry were going like crazy. It was great. But
I was in Vegas. That's why. Y'all was in Vegas.
Yeah. But
matter of fact, Larry's the one that actually talked me into doing the stream because I won't go do one.
Yeah,
that's why Larry up there. So I said, if you come up there with me, I do one.
Yeah, well, it was great, but yeah, I remember in that stream when the second we got the first pick after you calmed yourself, brought yourself back down to earth. You're like, don't fuck it up, get Alex Sarr. And I'm pretty happy we did not get Alexander
I'm gonna
Sarr.
tell you the truth. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all because I'm lit. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't know who Sarr was. I didn't know who's that. I didn't know who none of them niggas was. I just said get
Do
Sarr.
you know who they are now?
I told you everybody wanted him because he was 7 foot tall and we want a center.
Hey, I only wanted him because I did a quick.
Yeah, he don't want to play center, unfortunately. He
I had watched him, man. I had watched this game.
Low key, Washington is making him play some center lately.
Kool-Aid, stop lying.
Yeah, they've been making him play center, but I'm just saying how he plays.
Yeah, he like Pippen, Victor.
Hey,
Let
Sarr
me
playing
tell you
good right
something. Let me
now.
tell you
Sarr
something,
playing
guys. If we would have got Alex Sarr, and we would have got
Kool-Aid, I
somebody
ain't
else
had my
that got
turn yet.
BI, somebody to
Kool-Aid,
fill that spot. We would have got Alex Sarr. It would have been no different, man. Alex Sarr would have did just as good as your boy doing.
No, he wouldn't have.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have.
he would have.
In this system, I don't think it would have been much different.
With Trae
He
Young,
wouldn't have.
with Trae Young, the boy, it would have been a totally different game, man. With Trae Young, I'm telling you right
What
now.
position would he be playing?
Larry,
He would have been playing power forward and center.
Yes, he would. He putting up. Look what he doing with Jordan Poole.
Larry,
That's
before
what
we
I'm
get to
saying.
your
Look what he
point,
doing with Jordan Poole. Guess what he would have been doing with Trae Young on them laws, and he would start getting that chemistry with Trae in that pick and
Hey,
pop.
Mures hasn't finished, I don't think.
Man.
yeah.
So let
ahead,
Murs say something.
I think Mures got two more points.
Yeah, so Larry, before you go, I was going to address that. You said look at how Alexander Sarr is doing in Washington. He gets to play reckless basketball that means absolutely nothing. Therefore, he can put up as many points as he wants. So it's inconsequential. Look at Jordan Poole. He takes horrible shots all the time. Sarr does the same thing. Exactly. On top of that, Sarr, if he had come to Atlanta, he would have literally gone straight to the G League because he would have not fit into the team. Zach was a more immediate impact for the team, which is why we got Zach. Like we already had a power forward. We already had 2 to 3 centers. Like, what would Alexander Sarr have done for this team? Aside from go to the G League.
they would have brought up.
He would have been the first round pick and not in the G League.
F
You
Sarr,
ain't no first round pick going to no G League.
F Sarr, bro. F Sarr. And they get
I'm not saying get Sarr. I'm just saying he would have been with Trae. He would have been fine.
Y'all saying it wrong. A
Shout out
first
to
round pick will go to the G League.
Number one.
So they was sure trying to send Risha Shea to the G League.
And he didn't go.
So the order got changed. I didn't even get to see that.
Oh, my bad.
Dick Larry.
Almost sent him to the G League.
If they finished in it, Larry. Who else didn't go?
Larry should be
Larry.
Larry might be the last one.
No, man.
Yeah, one had dropped off and it changed up the screen though.
Oh yeah. Juan was supposed to go. Oh,
Juan went.
He
Juan already went.
He went.
Larry.
So it's Larry turn, right?
Larry turn.
Larry
So
turn.
great game by the Hawks. I did not appreciate Coach Quinn taking Zach out when he was cooking. I wanted to see Zach get 30 off that because he could have easily had 20 in that quarter. Easy. Glad he ain't fouled out so he can get some more minutes. But we were just playing out the string. I do like the timeout that Coach Quinn got when it got it down to like 12 because we was just basically messing around. You know what I'm saying? Trying stuff. It got real, sloppy. We were dominating that team the entire game. You know what I'm saying? So we lost focus. And I'm glad that Quinn called timeout to settle us back down. He put Trae Young back in the game. Horrible offensive game by Dyson. Good defensive game. Last time we played against Quinn Grimes, he had, 36, 38 points. This time, 26. So, yeah, greatly improved from one game to another. And normally that happens with Dyson. You face a guy, you face him again, he plays better defense. I do think that Dyson will reach what Iverson did. What was that? 220 something. 226 steals? I think he got that. He just reached 200. We got 11 more games to go. So
how many more games is it?
Huh?
How many more games is it?
11, right?
Yep,
11 now.
He can get that. Yeah, he'll get that.
So 11 now.
11 games.
He should get that.
He should be able to get it.
2 a game would be 22, and then he's going more than 2.
Good game by Yakongu. He didn't get a double-double, but He got a block, 2 steals, you know what I'm saying, 2 assists. Played within himself, and he got some crucial rebounds this game. Like when they kept getting offensive rebounds, he would come in and get a rebound. So yeah, Trey super efficient game on back-to-back. Actually, really haven't been bad his past 4 games. So, and yeah, the maturation is that from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, he's doing exactly what Mike was talking about, what happened in the end of in Europe, that he started off slow, and then by the end of the season, he was cooking. Around this time is when, teams really started looking at him. He started picking up, getting more comfortable. So, yeah, and the same patterns happen right now. Right. Other than that, Niang, I'm not a fan of Niang. I call him Fat Bogey for a reason. Everybody loves Bogey when he hits his shots. But when he don't hit it, he's useless. So, again, I'm glad Minivan was not stuck in neutral tonight. And he actually had some nitrous. It was Pimp My Ride minivan, Astro van, whatever. But
G-Wagon, that's what they were calling him in Cleveland.
On that every game.
Wagon.
Yeah, I can't count on that every game. But other than that, man, good game by the Hawks. We take our wins and let's keep it going. We got 3 on the road, so let's try to win at least 2 out of 3 out of this, or be greedy, win all 3. That's it.
All right, that's the homeboy. Who else got to go? Marion, you win already?
No, I'll go real quick.
Go ahead, Marion.
Marion didn't go.
Hey, good game, Hawks. I think that against the team we should have beat, we beat them, and that's growth, because I remember a whole lot of back-to-back games when it came to the second night of the back-to-back. It didn't matter who we was playing, we was going to lose that game. So tonight, to win the game and to win in a dominant fashion, where we were smiling on the bench in the second half, it's good to see. It's good to see us just dominate the team that we're supposed to beat. Good play from the Rook. The Rook has showed us what he got. Good play from Trae Young. His shooting percentage is efficient. His assists and his points are up, and he's leading the team. Good play from Niang. You might not like Niang, but the Joker didn't hit 11 3-pointers over the last 2 games. So at least while we're at home, he's a good shooter. Now we get to see what happens when we go on the road, and that's with all of our guys. But right now, it seems like we're moving into a stretch where we do have some chemistry, and that's amazing considering all of the things and injuries we've been through this year. My big question is when or if we're going to get Larry Nance back, because I think that would help out in our center rotation. But I'm going to tell the truth, though. Double O has been playing. Double O haven't missed a beat yet, and I hope he continues. And Barlow played well today. Some of those mutants that Kool-Aid always tells us about had a good game today. So I hope we can keep it up.
All right, that's everybody?
That's everybody.
Yeah, I gotta ask a question.
Nah, I ain't go.
Oh, go ahead,
Mike. I thought you went first, Mike.
Then Mike go first. Mike went first.
And Mike went first.
Y'all tripping.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did you go, Mike?
Yeah, Mike went already. Mike was the first one.
That's what I thought. See what I'm talking about? Everybody in the damn girl. Well, all right. I got to ask this question. I've heard over the past couple of nights, matter of fact, the whole season, about Quinn taking a player out when they're cooking. How does the question? I'm confused as to whether the coach knows or whether we think that the person is going to continue to cook if you leave him in.
Let me answer. Until he cools off.
I mean, I just wanted to hear what everybody's saying, because
I go back and forth with this on Matt, because he say, "Oh, he tired." This, that, and leave it. If he get tired and that's what cools him off, leave him in until he get tired. Don't take him out while he's still hitting shots.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anybody else want a piece of that?
What stops him from hitting shots is being tired. That's when you take him out.
So now, okay, Pharaoh, dealing with that. How many shots would he have to miss before you or a coach would say, "Hey, I need to get him out of there"?
2 or 3. Because anybody can miss one shot.
Yeah.
Whether you hot or not.
Okay. Anybody else? Don't be scared now.
I watched Quinn take out Ricochet. I think Ricochet had hit the last 3 of our points. Scored the last 3 times that before he got taken out. And it's just that's not a good thing to do. If you see somebody who is scoring, and then you say, okay, I'm looking at my clock, it's time for him to come out. To me, that's not good coaching. I think you got to coach according to the situation. If you see the player, let him cook, because we know that these moments are ebbs and flows, and the moment that you take them out and cool them down, you might not be able to get them back up to score again. So let him cook, and like Pharaoh said, when he cool off, take him out.
And let me say this from a shooter's perspective. I've been in zones like that. It's a funny feeling, man. It's a funny feeling. Sometimes you don't even see the rim when you're in that feeling, and it's like an unconsciousness. It's a weird spiritual feeling, man, and you just letting it flow. You might be jumping higher. It coming off your finger right, and then when if a coach stopped you when you hot like that, and you can't get back into that consciousness. I'm just telling you from a shooter perspective, because I've been there before. I've been there where I'm just like, and whatever I throw up, it going in. And if I get knocked out of that consciousness, I start missing. But when they come in there and they got that feel, man, you let them go till it stop. And I'm just telling you from a shooter perspective, you let them go till it stop.
What you need to ask is who's the one who put him on a minutes restriction and why.
That's the main problem.
What?
Well, y'all, wait a minute. I'm not limiting this to Zach. Okay, I'm not limiting this. I said a player. Because everybody scored.
Well, here's the answer, John. It's because Quinn Snyder sticks to his rotations. His stuff never changes, regardless of the situation. If you cooking, Trey come out the same time. Last year it was clockwork. He come out.
DeMar used to call it out. He said Trey finna come out.
At the first time out, which is usually around, it's somewhere between 6:30 and 7-minute mark. He come out and he would take Jalen Johnson out with Trey every time, and then that would leave you with Murray out there run. And he do the same. He was doing the same thing. He sticks to his rotations. Now the minutes restriction part, that's between him and the front office. Somebody came up with that for I don't know what reason. Right? Maybe that was some analytic study that said, hey, a young player don't really learn nothing playing 20 and 25 minutes. They don't learn.
It's because he's French.
And then you got to understand Hunter. You got to understand Hunter started out the year too.
Quinn Snyder, and I told y'all this at the beginning of the year, dog. Unless somebody make him, he only played 9 guys.
Yeah.
And he gonna stick to the rotate. The rotations are clockwork. Unless you're dealing with foul trouble or injury, you can predict what he gonna do.
Demond.
When he say
you about to lose one.
Watch this.
You about to lose one.
Watch this.
You losing one down there at the bottom, Demond.
He froze. Oh my bad. Hey,
that ain't no freeze. That man sleep.
Watch this. When you watching the Hawks, right? When you watching the Hawks and you watching the screen and you hear Bob and Meek say,
you gonna fall over.
Watch this. And you hear it when they say this. George Niang is going to the scores table. You already know who coming out. He is predictable, man. I mean, he's predictable because he sticks to what I guess that's what he believes is gonna work. He gonna stick to it.
Can I say something, guys? But what about in reverse? This is what kills us. when a coach have a favoritism on a certain player, I'm gonna use Bogey in this, and with Niang, when a coach do the reverse and he keep the guy in there who just missing over and over again, he keep think that he gonna hit a shot that gonna change the game. That right there, how many shots do that dude have to miss before you take him and put him on the bench? Let's ask that question.
Kool-Aid.
Hey, Muris, I didn't hear from you.
Kool-Aid, if you're a shooter, what do they tell you? Keep shooting the ball. That's what they tell you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something.
They used to tell Saddam Hussein the same thing in the Gulf War.
From a shooter. Let me tell you from a shooter.
If you are
let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Don't keep telling you to shoot him because Kool-Aid, there's only one way to get out of the slump is that shooting the basketball.
Now let me tell you from a shooter perspective. I'm gonna tell you in the way Trae Young plays too. Okay, because sometimes Trae Young know when he's gonna have a bad shooting game. And he'll try to assist more and pass the ball. Let me just say this, and I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. I can tell when I walk on the court. I'm gonna tell you. Let me say this. I can tell you that day when I walk out on the court, I'm gonna have a bad game. No matter how many times I shoot, that freaking ball ain't going to back. I'm gonna shoot you out the freaking game. I'm just telling you. I can look at the coach now. If he want to be hard-headed to put me in there,
so you telling me? Kool-Aid, so you telling me when you go on the court and you miss shots, your coach don't encourage you to keep shooting the ball?
I ain't never heard that before.
You know what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Kool-Aid, listen to me. Answer my question.
That ain't the point I'm making,
Kool-Aid. When you out there and you are a shooter,
I've never heard that before.
Your coach tells you not to shoot the ball.
I'm trying to tell you from a perspective, man. If I go to the coach and tell, hey, coach, let me tell you something. If I'm a player, let me tell you something. If I'm a player and I go to the coach and I tell him like, hey, coach, I ain't got it today. And he want to put me in the game, I'm going to do the best I can. That's on the coach. Now I go over 6 and I shoot around the game. Hey, I ain't got no problem being on the bench. So I'm telling you, I ain't got no game.
But you know that before you play.
Okay, but check this out. But let me tell you, like Trae Young know we don't have a game. When them games coming down, Trae Young be going 0 for 14, and he be trying to pad the ball. And I say, the whole team can't be missing shots with Trae. Trae know he got to play. Trae be trying to give that ball up. Trae know he got a bad game. He ain't trying to shoot that game.
Wait.
Oh, we go down that hole.
Hey. Let me hear. Hold on. Let me hear from Muris before we go any further. Let me hear from Muris. I just wanted to get his perspective on my question.
Muris is not taking that seriously, man.
No. My question.
Oh.
I just wanted to hear what he had to say about my question. He made,
So John, let me ask you what the question was again, because I heard a lot of conversation about not the question. I kind of forgot.
Okay.
I ain't answered.
It was about taking a player who is cooking out of the game. Okay. It bent towards Zach Ricochet and all this type of stuff. I'm trying to, because people are saying that the coach is taking people who are cooking, out of the game at the wrong time. Is there a time or what would be your indicators that a person needs to come out of the game, needs a substitute? I just ask you that.
If an individual is clearly struggling, not just offensively, like if he disregarding if he's like a shooter or not, like if they're struggling like with the most basic thing of like offensive adjustments, defensive assignments, their inability to keep up with the defender, their inability to break away from defenders, like missing layups. At that point, you have to warrant taking that individual out. I think if someone is playing well, I think more often than not, your coach will keep you in the game. Even for Zach, like we've seen games where Zach is playing like exceptionally well and he plays 36 minutes a night, 37 minutes or whatever the case may be. Whereas there are some nights where Quinn Snyder does in fact take him out after like 18 minutes and like you just don't see him for the rest of the game. So Quinn's an interesting case. I feel like most coaches are pretty straightforward. Most coaches are pretty reliable with their assessments of their players and how well they're playing. You see someone like Steve Kerr, like when Klay Thompson scored like 30 points in a quarter, Steve Kerr at no point took him out. He was like, nah, just keep doing that shit. Just do whatever you want. So I feel like some coaches are better at recognizing that than others. Quinn Snyder, he coaches the way he coaches. Damon said it. He plays the guys he plays, and that's the fact. Just look at the numbers, the number of minutes that each player plays a night. Like Mohamed Gay will play 14 minutes a night, and that's the cutoff. Unless he's playing like exceptionally well, or he has to play for longer, then you'll get like an extra 5 or 10 minutes. Other than that, like he's gonna play 14 minutes, and then he's out of there. So I don't know if that answers the question you're asking, but yeah.
Well, it gave me an insight as to what you're thinking. That's basically all I wanted.
Well, one of the things that came out today, I was actually watching. It might have been yesterday. T talking about minutes restrictions, and the interesting part about it, and this is helpful to our discussion, is that what T relayed was that the minutes restriction came from LP. It didn't come from Bud. It didn't come from the general manager. It came from the coach.
Oh, who?
And basically, what Teague said is that when he first came back to the Hawks the second time, they told him, "Man, you're gonna get minutes restrictions." And then the coach called him to the office. The coach said, "All right, you're gonna play 19 minutes a game." And Teague said, "But what if I'm cooking? What if I got 30 points?" And the coach told him, "You're a bad man if you can get 30 points in 19 minutes." That's the end of the discussion. So, I think that when we talk about the minutes restrictions that we see Zach on, it's probably been agreed to by Landry, but I think it's probably been formulated from Quinn that I'll let him play 25 to 23 to 25 minutes, because consistently at that 23-minute mark, that's when you see Zach go out the game. Tonight he came back in because Yang supposedly fouled out, but at that 23-minute mark, that's when he comes out every game, regardless of how good he's playing. He was playing. He was on fire. He was cooking. 23-minute mark hit. Coach pulled him out the game.
Well,
and that was at the end of the third. That was the end of the third.
You know what, man? You also got to remember this. When T came back, we had Trae Young. So I mean, he already knew. He just basically told him you're gonna be back up minutes. Boom. It's that simple. I don't remember. We was actually tanking when we got Jabari Parker. Like Travis just got him for the dirt because we needed bodies. You feel me? So I mean, it is what it is. Now the thing with Zach, this one you got to remember, right? Even though the front office want to rebuild, and they'll say they want a coach to play certain young talent, you got to remember the coach trying to win the game, because regardless of what the front office is doing, they'll fire him and they'll use his record as an excuse on why they're gonna fire him. So a coach gonna always try to win the game, right? That's why you heard me say stuff like this. I don't believe that Quinn Snyder wanted Zachary to start. Listen to what I'm saying. I didn't say not draft him or none of that. He didn't want him to start because I don't believe that Quinn thought that Zach gave us the best chance to win. So I believe they came up, him and Landry, hey, let's agree on 21 minutes. Can we agree on that? Cool, right? Another reason why I came up with that was because, remember at the beginning of the season, you never saw him on the court in the fourth quarter. You never saw him on the court doing clutch moments, right? Why wouldn't you want your number, if you was really focused on developing, why wouldn't you want your guy out there getting that type of experience? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and that's what I believe. But like Quinn Snyder, he gonna play what he believes he can win. He did it in Utah.
That's mainly veterans.
If you go back and look, he had him in the front office was beefing. Front office wanted him to play some of the younger dudes. He refused to do it, basically because he said he didn't feel those guys could take the veterans job that was ahead of him.
I agree.
Could I say this right here, man? I don't think Quinn wanted Hunter traded or Bogan. How about that? Because you know why we got Zach. You know why we got Zach to replace. You know why Landry got Zach to replace Hunter? Because he already know he was gonna trade that butt.
Well,
now.
You wanted to get off Hunter.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why he drafted Zach to replace Hunter.
But the thing is this. Remember, last year, in order to get off Hunter, we would had to give up a pick.
Yeah.
So that's why Hunter getting hot. That's why you had to move him, and look what you got in return, right?
Yeah, y'all fattened up that turkey right before time. The dog gonna take it to the market.
But really wanted what the Hawks wanted to do.
That's what you did.
The Hawks wanted to get off the money. That's what they really.
Marion.
Think about what Hunter gave. Hunter gave you a good 26 game run over.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
So if you could get off that contract and save some money, which frees up, and then you lose CC, that's freeing up some money for you to do whatever you need to do this offseason. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Trey.
And that's when they came up with that minute restriction on Zach from the beginning of the season because of Hunter.
Believe it or not,
because he had Hunter was gonna come off the bench behind Zach. That start.
I think Zach is
and then Hunter come off the bench and try to finish the game.
I can't remember the last first round pick we had that didn't have injury history.
True.
I mean, Zach
the only one who one previously injured. Yeah, because OO was.
So the reason I
AJ
say
was.
that, the reason I say that is why would you?
JJ was.
And he had no prior bad injury history. Right.
Yep.
So you had
everybody that the Hawks
got a spot. You had a spot.
Clint Capella, Bogey,
where you could start him at. So
Trey might be the last one.
We drafted people from the ICU
because there was really no reason to have him on a minutes restriction. I never understood why. Then I just started putting two together. Okay,
I'm telling you, it's because he's French. They think he's so.
He started.
It was just Coach Quinn compromising. It was Coach Quinn compromising with the Landry on Hunter and him playing that position. That's all it was. And it started out like that. I'm just telling you.
They already wanted to get off Hunter.
I know. I'm trying to tell you.
I believe they wanted to get off Hunter before we even got the number one pick. They wanted because of the injury.
They tried the year before last.
But see, they wasn't expecting to get the lottery. You got to understand, there's a difference between a first round pick and a lottery pick.
They tried to give Hunter to Indiana last year for the seventh pick.
Trey Young didn't get that much minute restriction as a lottery pick. He was the man.
Because remember when we drafted Kool-Aid, when we drafted Trey Young, Landry and he wasn't here.
Harper,
that's a whole different regime, my guy.
I know, I understand that, but I'm just talking about generally about lottery picks.
Everything they were like really.
The team was built up now because when Trey got here, the only person who was here was JC.
Yeah,
he was able to play.
Harper, look at all the lottery picks. Harper was the lottery pick.
Demond.
Hunter came after Trey.
Hey, Demond.
What's up, man?
I was going to say that the reason Zach was probably on a minutes restriction is because his season ended 3 weeks before the NBA draft. So he had very little time to rest. And then remember, immediately a week after the NBA draft, he went straight to the summer league. And then immediately after that, he had a month. And then they had immediately summer practice with the team leading up to the season starting. So Zach didn't have as much rest as other players. Wemby had the same amount of games played last season, if I'm not mistaken, and he had a minutes restriction just like Zach did this season. So I have a feeling that it's probably because they wanted him to ease into the NBA season, having come off of a very long NBA season, or not NBA season, FIBA season in Europe. That's probably
he wasn't playing 20 minutes over there.
He was averaging anywhere from 15 to 20, and that's pretty good for those teams because they run like a very big raw lineup. Like everyone gets like 10, 15 minutes over there.
Hey, didn't he play on the Olympic team?
No.
No, so he didn't play on the Olympic team. He didn't play on the Olympic team, but he played like some junior Olympic team or something like that. But it wasn't like the official Olympic team.
Yeah, because see, the Olympics was last year.
Nah, he didn't play on the Olympics.
No, only person who played is Yabusele played, but that's
Zach
didn't play, Sar didn't play.
Well, Bilal played. We talking about that's in the league. That's in the league.
I think Batum played.
Yeah, Batum, Rudy, of course, Wemby, but Bilal.
So Zach didn't play for his country.
No, he didn't.
No,
He
Wemby outside of Wemby, Bilal Coulibaly, whatever. He was the only other young player that played.
John.
They don't John. Young guys that played.
Yeah,
John, Zach played for the French U19 team.
Yeah, U19, but that's not this
Yeah,
past.
but he didn't play the Olympic team.
Not the main Olympic team.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Under 19 to his country.
Yep.
Yeah, that team, him and Sarr played together, and I think the Hornets draft pick TJ Salon or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a question for the panel. Should we bring back LeVert next year?
If you can afford him, yes.
I think yes.
What he making right now? I ain't even look. What he making right now?
He making about $15 million per year, but that was.
He always wanted Karis LeVert to come off the bench. I definitely liked him back in his Pacer days and stuff like that. Like he in the mode of like a 6-man that we in low key that we always had, like in the 2000s.
Brooklyn days was fucking
we always kept us a 6-man, man, who can like come in and like really get us some buckets or whatever from your Flip Murrays to like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Jamal Crawford.
I give him credit. LeVert a bucket.
Jason Terry.
Y'all know apparently the announcers and the Pacers, they were saying he wasn't as good when we had him. So
that's not our problem.
He was cooking them.
Hey, remember though.
Everybody say that when they did that. Hey, Pharaoh, we did that when Bruno was killing them. We're like, he wasn't good when he went.
Well, Pharaoh, remember when he got traded to the Pacers, they found out that heart or that like conditional tumor that he had.
Oh yeah, it is where they found that. Yeah.
Remember, had he not gotten traded, he probably would have died. Those are his words.
Yeah.
Like he would have died had he not gotten traded.
Who Karis LeVert?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a heart issue, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I remember.
So wait a minute. Him getting
found it on the
traded. I
physical.
mean, how did that save his life?
Because he wouldn't have checked the physical.
Yeah, he wouldn't have taken the physical.
If he had, they discovered that in the physical.
Correct.
Correct. Oh
Correct.
man.
Had he not gotten traded, he would have literally died.
Ooh man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, LeVert a bucket. I like him off the bench. I like it.
That's deep.
Hey, look at these highlights from Brooklyn. He was awesome. He's a really good player.
And he
You know
don't
what I'm
need
saying? He used to cook. Like, he used
Yeah.
to have some games where he'll go off though. Like that's what I always kind of liked him from afar in that role, like coming off the bench. I ain't talking like nothing more than that though, but yeah, like just somebody that's been in the league that can go out there and get you some buckets or whatever. You feel me? Like he always been like that though. So I like him. He was talking trash last game.
I know. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like trash talk.
Hey, Mike, you told me to bring up Yang.
I tell you,
I took a look at
Yang,
Yang, Mike.
I thought
He
you
still
were
got a
talking
yell.
about Yang, but I was about to say, no, I ain't tell you to bring
Mike, the other favorite player is Niang and what about? Hold on, are we keeping man for Mike?
I'm talking about Yang Hassan.
That boy Barlow was on something tonight, won't he?
Yeah,
Barlow was good.
He got that Clint Capella spot. He need to keep that rotation going, man.
He was up there. He was yapping out there too today. I was like, okay, youngster.
He yapped from the fucking bench. It's funny. If you watch the bench, Barlow's like talking shit to everyone. It's great.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, watch the bench. He letting shit talk the whole time. It's great.
Barlow out there tough with it.
Yeah, I like trash talk, man. You can't hoop and not talk, man. And we come with it.
Solid hoops.
You gotta do that.
Yeah, when you talk, that make you have to put your money where your mouth is.
Well, hey, that's all the man was doing tonight.
That's what Niang told Grimes tonight.
Last night.
That's what
the man. Hey, he
That's what
was
Niang
scoring.
told her. I ain't even hear all that though, but the man loved it. He won't be quiet about it.
But hey, during the broadcast,
he told
wait a minute. Hey, Damon.
You gonna be a Damon just like me.
Hey, Damon. Right during that time when he was talking to him, Bob Ratham was talking.
Just like me.
Bob Ratham was talking right when that man was talking to him. I wanted to hear what I wanted to hear what Niang was saying to him.
Get on the internet.
But talking like him. Niang, Well, however he said his name.
I
man,
said,
he,
Bob,
he
shut
know
up
his
so I
role,
can hear
man.
this man talking.
Said you gonna be a role player just like me.
Say he know his role. He say he know his role player. He like, hey, they pay me good to play my role. He like,
like
shit,
you
I love
out here,
it.
hey, you out here talking trash. You getting empty calories. You on a team, bro. You're not even the fourth option over there. Shut up, bro.
He like, you ain't nobody.
And you losing at that. And you losing. Like we was up like 15 the whole game. Like, bro, why you even talking?
Yeah, I agree. If he was talking shit and they was winning,
Yeah, or if it was a close game, like, bro, you been down 15 the whole night, bro. What we doing here?
I mean, I ain't gonna
lie. Hey.
No, listen, you know what's so crazy? No one cares that he scores 26 for the Sixers. No one cares.
He do.
No one cares.
Mama cares.
Like, everybody know that. Everybody know they empty calories. You on a tanking team. No one cares, dog.
No, they be calling what the announcers be calling him Q Dot. I say y'all calm down.
Man, that dude like on his 15, man. Come on, bro.
Question for the panel. Tuesday night, we go to Houston. What's your prediction?
That's a tough one. That best defense.
I tell you what.
Best one or two.
I'm gonna say the Hawks.
I tell you what.
I was betting money. I ain't gonna lie. I had to put my money on the Rockets.
I tell you what. We better not get pumped down there.
No,
I tell you what, we better not get pumped down there.
Hey, look, no, clip this. John bringing this up. He bringing it up right now against the Rockets. Hey, no, for real though, it probably is gonna be a moment in that game.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, the team gonna have to show up, man. Dylan Brooks, sorry, y'all remember I was mad when
you know how Dylan Brooks.
Trade him for letting them
Oh, he choked Trey.
Like, come on, bro. Like, why?
We got send Yang out there to be the goon.
So
no. Hey, Marion, you can't rely on no goon to come out there and take no stuff. You got to handle your own business. If that man put his hand around somebody's neck or whatever, I expect for somebody's eye to get dotted real quick. I expect for somebody's eye to get dotted.
Put your hands on my throat.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And see, ain't gonna be no talking. It's gonna be some slow slinging, soul singing, and some flower bringing.
Talking cash trash, bro. He said Joel will sit your ass to be in a corner.
Hey, bro.
Cause see, I see Niang and him getting into it. I see Niang and Brooks getting into it.
Yeah,
just like Marion said. But see, if you grab me, if whoever get grabbed out there, I expect for some technicals to be issued out because I'm swinging. You grab me like that, man? Hell no.
Well, John, today, man, you swing. It ain't gonna be no tech, but it's gonna be one of them motions.
Throughout the game,
okay, then I'm gonna keep swinging.
But I mean, I feel.
Why don't you just wait till after the game and go in the locker room?
No, I'm gonna do it out there on the court,
Carmelo.
So everybody can see it.
Waiting by the bus.
As long as you're not an important player, if you're important,
we gonna do it right out there where everybody can see it. Cause see, you look, they got too much instant replay that will show what it was that you did. Okay,
he didn't even get a foul. I don't think, if I remember.
See, that's what I'm saying. No, he didn't get no foul. It's too many cameras out there.
You can't fight in the NBA.
They got the tech on us. You know they shot the tech on us after that jump. Trey Young got the tech.
Trey Young got the tech when that man had his hand around his neck.
I'm pretty sure he did, or at least a foul. I don't think Billy got anything.
He got the tech.
Man, F the Sixers, dog.
You know, my thing is, if we got a goon, if they did something to our star player, then my goon knows to go out and do something to their star player.
How about the play?
But I don't know if he want to go back and forth with Dylan.
Marion, I understand exactly what you're saying, but my thing is, you do something crazy on my end of the floor, ain't nobody gonna come in, hit no layups, and it won't be no safe dunks out there for the rest of the game. I promise you. It's gonna be just like you in Ringling Brothers Circus on the damn trapeze.
Standing in the corner,
Game's gonna kind of be chippy. I think we got a chance.
We ain't beating the Rockets, bro.
We got a chance.
Hey, let me put it like this.
A man back too. I thought he was gonna be out for the game. A man back.
Hey,
let me put it like this. I'm gonna put it.
What they on? They like 10 in a row, 9 in a row. They lose.
Yeah, they won a lot.
Yeah,
Bro,
Hey, let me put it like
rolling right now, bro.
They're like second in the West.
Orlando, the 2 games we got left with Orlando.
Oh, that's easy.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
That's easy win.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
Imagine
we should hurt one of them. That's right. We should hurt one of them.
Somebody gonna get hurt.
They still got a good defense.
Because see that mess they did.
They
to
still top 3. I think it's them, Houston, OKC.
And Nance. They hurt Nance and Cretchy in the same game.
And who was that elbow Barlow in the face? And then when Barlow went to walking toward him, the doggone official gave him a tick just for walking toward him.
Batazi?
Yeah. See, man,
The Magic awful, bro.
Nah, look.
Vic Krejci.
Hey, y'all think we can finish over 500?
Hey, man, check this out.
What are we right now?
We right one game. We gonna be right at 500 after we play.
So 500 after the next game.
Yeah,
we win the next game. We be right at 500.
42 games.
Over, maybe at 500. I can see that closer than over. Because it'll be 10 more games, so 5 and 5.
What's up,
man? There's 11 games. We'd have to go 7-4 to go 42-40.
How many of those teams under 500?
We play against, if I'm not mistaken,
Orlando twice.
We play Orlando twice, which is quite good. We play Utah for sure. So Utah, Orlando. We
Portland.
I think we got another game against the Bucks.
You got to play Portland too, right?
Miami. We have Miami. We have Miami, Milwaukee, Dallas, and Brooklyn. Oh, and Philly again. We get to play Philly again as well.
Oh, okay.
In Philly,
Dallas might not have enough people. They may have to forfeit.
Okay, so I'm looking at the schedule now. We have at Houston, at Miami, at Milwaukee, and then home for Portland, at Dallas, home for New York, home for Utah, at Orlando, at Brooklyn, at Philly, and then at home for Orlando.
Houston, Bucks, and New York.
If Brunson don't be back when we play New York, if Brunson don't be back when we play New York, we're gonna beat New York.
They said Brunson might miss the rest of the regular season.
Okay, then we'll beat New York.
We can beat them even if he's playing for them. We can beat them.
Is he trying to come back for the playoffs, or he just out? Period.
He's trying to hold him on the playoff problem. Nah, hey, guys, if we go there and beat Houston, they're gonna set the tone for the rest of the season, guys. I'm telling you, y'all. Hey, I ain't trying to pull that Kool-Aid out early.
Yeah,
I ain't drinking it until we get that Eastern Conference Final. So that's just all I'm saying. I don't know if the Eastern Conference Final this year, next year, and after next.
Keep that Kool-Aid packet locked up.
Hey, I'm keeping it locked up.
Keep that Kool-Aid packet locked up.
I tell you what, when they get to that Eastern Conference Final, I'm gonna bring a Kool-Aid pack, and before I even open it up, I'm gonna make Kool-Aid right in the screen with sugar and everything.
Hey, you be better off pouring it, just taking the packet and just.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that though.
Oh, that's what we used to do a long time ago.
We used to eat Kool-Aid all the time. Put it in my bag and sugar.
Kool-Aid Pixie stick.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. You know you used to do that.
A little baggy.
Hey,
you know you used to do that.
Kool-Aid Pixie stick that come in the stick. They don't want no but Kool-Aid sucking up Kool-Aid. That's all it was.
Yeah, them old Pixie sticks.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Pixie sticks and Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only predicted 2 wins.
I was over here looking at Mavs tickets. I might have to go to that Mavs game.
Hey man, every game now since the Hawks are starting to gel, and that's what we talked about with the new players. They starting to get a little bit more, and what you starting to see now with Trae Young playing with his new group of players and the new young guys. The more they get used to Trae, now Trae can start like y'all saw that no look pass Trae threw and some of the passes he threw in this game, that let you know they starting to pick up and Trey starting to feel freely and they starting to move with him and they not making no mistakes. Because
he's still throwing them
like
lobs
when
too high
Trey
for
Young
double
throw
O.
that pass, Trey Young threw a couple of passes that was a turnover, and he told what in there? He told Zach, he said, look, when I do that, you got to come toward the ball. He told, and one time he told Terry's man, he said, look, when you running up the floor, you got to be looking because I could pass you the ball at any given time. And so now these guys starting to get a feel. They starting to get a feel for each other, man. And the more, like I say, the win to get a good team running, you have to have camaraderie. And when you have camaraderie, and I always put it like that little spiritual feeling off of each other, when you know which one gonna go yang and which one gonna go the other way, yin and yang, and you know how they gonna flow. I'm gonna tell you something. When Barlow and Moji get that same feel with Trey Young that Jalen Johnson get with Moji, because he did it a little bit with Moji when Moji slammed the ball tonight. But when he get that rotation, that movement with Moji, so they dancing right, it's gonna be a lot more long layups for Moji, and you're gonna see a lot. Cause now Barlow got the pick and roll. You see Barlow comes in the game, he sees a lot of picks. Now when you get that pick and pop with Barlow, they're gonna open up a whole lot right there. That pick and pop, cause Barlow can do things Clint Capella can't do. And tonight, your boy White Mike say Barlow can't rebound. He rebounded tonight. He had 10. And he looked good. And then the last game, he made a crucial rebound on the miss to stop them on the floor of the game. So with us getting that motion, man, I'm just saying, man, don't be surprised. This we might not do nothing, but this could be an enjoyable. Rest of this year can be very enjoyable. It can be very enjoyable. I'm ready to be entertained. Like I said, I'm ready to be entertained by my young boy and win.
We're gonna be out. We're gonna make it playoff. Be out round one, but it's gonna be a nice little run.
We're gonna be first round victims.
I mean,
but hey, there is one thing. There is one thing I want
to listen. We're not better than the Celtics.
Correct. We're not.
Let's be honest.
You absolutely right. Now, there's one thing I got to doggone say. Double O is not Trey Young. Okay. Double O need to stop trying to fire passes up under the damn basket like he got laser vision or 90-mile-an-hour fastball on.
That's 6 assists.
Yeah, and he had 3 quick turnovers trying to throw the ball in traffic. And I mean, you can't do that. Not you. Trey Young can get away with it sometime, but no, Double O, you can't do it. You can't do it. And then send up that. I mean, he set up and stabbed the man before he throw the ball to him like he got this doggone 3 strikeout fastball that he can hum in there, get between a sea of arms and get it to the person he wants to get it to. No, you cut that crap out.
I'm gonna have to keep it a buck with y'all, man. I'm gonna have to get O his credit, man. I mean, I was a Double O doubter pretty much. Right now, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. Right now, the dude is doing what he got to do. I'm trying to look at him almost like a maybe slightly more athletic Draymond Green type role he should be doing for us. But I mean, now I need to see him against some real bigs. Like let me see him again against Cleveland.
I
mean,
you don't want to see that.
He didn't really make it. He didn't really do nothing for us against the Nets when we played them last time when they big dude played. My mind went blank real quick, but when Claxton played. So I mean,
he outplayed him. He outplayed him.
Let me see some decent games from Double O against like real bigs, and that I could probably get on board. I mean, I don't expect him to like dominate real bigs. I just need to see him play decent against that, and then take advantage of teams without bigs like you saw today against Philly. And I could probably get on board with Double O, man.
Well, against Brooklyn, when he played against Nick Claxton, he statistically dominated him in every category. He had more points, more rebounds, more assists, more blocks, more steals, everything. Like, he was just better than Nick Claxton. And he was better than him in the first game of the season, too, when he dropped like 32 points or something like that. That was the game that Nick Claxton got thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he plays well. I think a lot of it for Onika is, like, the system.
Maybe I got the wrong game.
Yeah,
You might be thinking about Mark Williams.
What you're trying to make, though.
So Mark Williams deboed him when he played Charlotte.
Was that?
Right. When we played Charlotte, he got elbowed in the head.
You could tell he was pushing him around, but he still got his points and stuff. But if you watch the game, you can see Mark Williams was pushing him around.
And then how did he look against
Zubac? Zubac elbowed him in the face too.
Well, Zubac is really good. Like, Zubac is actually like a very good center that no one
He's
talks
gotten
about.
much better.
Zubac is really good.
Yeah, so like my main point is this. We want to see Double O hold his own against guys like Zubac, because those are type of things you're going to have to go through to get to a conference final or finals. You're going to have to go through a team with a big like that. And like I said, if he could just hold his own against bigs like Zubac and them, then I could get on board with Double O. You know what I'm saying? On the defensive side, you know what I'm saying? O should be able to score on Zubac easy. I think he did when we played him. But how does he contain Zubac? And he can help control Zubac off the boards. You know what I'm saying? Like he does against these smaller guys, or like you saw tonight when Philly's big. I don't even know who their big was. I don't know.
When did Yabusele?
Yeah, some other guy. It was some other guy.
He played for him.
Some G League guy.
Oh, okay.
He from the Wizards, right? He got drafted by the Wizards. Yabusele? Or am I tripping?
No, they brought him over from. You remember when he dunked on LeBron in the Olympics? That's when they brought him over.
I mean, he came from the French after the Olympics. He was
the guy who got like 26 points against America.
My bad.
What's up, fellas?
Hello.
What's up?
Good.
I was
What's
listening.
up, Foot?
I was doing something,
You
man.
came just in time, Foot, because our show was about to end the show, man.
No, you go ahead and end it. I mean, I will listen to you as we get out. I was just doing something with my son. So.
Oh, go ahead. You need to chop it up.
No, man. You know, just y'all ain't talking crazy tonight, so I ain't gonna mess with you too much. You know.
Well, let me get a crazy one off.
Another win, man. You know, it's a good win. You know, I mean, we beat teams we're supposed to beat. You know, they got kind of sloppy a little bit, but we beat them. So
Hey, Foot. Let me ask you this. You're
not gonna get Trey no credit tonight, Foot?
No, not against no fucking Philadelphia. Hell no. Go ahead, John.
I don't even know why Demond even asked you that.
I'm not giving nobody on the team no credit tonight. We're supposed to beat them. Shit, that G League.
Hey, Foot. Now, substitution. I asked the question earlier. But when would you pull a man out of a game?
What you mean?
Be more specific how you worded it.
Yeah. Be specific. I mean.
Can you remember what I said, Pharaoh?
I said if a person
if a guy is hot and he's shooting real hot, you pull him out the game.
Just stick to your
rotation. Guy can be hot, but you still need to get the guy some rest. So it depends. It's not like leave him in till he get cold. I mean, you got a rotation already that you're working with, right? So, okay, you give him some rest. You don't leave him in all the damn time. I mean, that's just how it works. Because he can be, he high. Why you pulling? It depends. How many minutes he's playing. So you give guys a rest. I mean, that's how.
Hey, Foot, I got a question for you, Foot. For you. If you got a shooter on your team, and he a good shooter, right? And listen, and then he go cold. Would you encourage him not to shoot the ball?
Hell no.
Thank you.
I addressed this shit the other night.
I knew it.
And just like somebody, see, what's funny, when he ain't been doing that, folks say, pull him out. No, he's a shooter. He's a specialist. Just like Bogey. Shooters shoot. They miss, they still shoot. Like, I have a couple of shooters on my team. That's all they do. So they're small, right? But they shoot. Pull it.
Hey, I'm only asking because this shooter on the we got a shooter on the panel.
Hey, look, hand down,
said,
man down.
And he said you stop shooting the ball when you cold.
That's dumb as hell. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's what the shooter said.
That's why I've been listening to people rotate, pull him. He ain't do. No, he's a shooter. He's a shooter. You don't see.
Hey, Foot. That shooter said that he'll come to the game and tell the coach, I ain't got it. Don't put me in.
Hey, he ain't no shooter.
That's what the shooter said now, Foot.
He ain't no shooter.
Hey, I'm just telling you, hey, man.
The shooter said, I'm gonna clock in, but I ain't gonna do no work.
I would tell you right now, I would not let a guy.
I'm gonna clock in, but I ain't doing shit.
If I was coaching, I would not let him shoot out the game.
He said he gonna tell the coach. I ain't got it.
I did it for real. I told the coach, I'm sick, man.
Hey, Foot, before the game, he telling you
before the game now.
I went to the coach and told him, hey, look, man, I'm sick, man. I'm telling you, don't play me.
Huh?
I went to the coach and told him, man, I'm sick, man. Don't play me tonight. I ain't got it.
Said it's on the coach. Hey, Foot.
Hey, Foot. And I shot us right out of the game.
Hey, Foot. He told the coach, all right, you can play me if you want to.
And Foot, that's coming.
But I ain't doing shit.
I won't put it. Hey, I won't put it.
It's coming from.
I can guarantee you.
Hey, we lose. It's gonna be your fault, coach, because you put me in there. I told you I get
that's coming from a shooter's perspective.
What's that? Shoot, bro. That's at the end of the day, like
man,
I ain't got it, coach.
Hey, I just said, man.
Shoot. That's what it is. You don't tell them to stop shooting.
From my perspective, a real shooter. Now it just depends on like Curry sometimes.
What's a real? Hold on. What's a real shooter? Kool-Aid for you.
Or who?
A real shooter is the one who shoot a high percentage from the floor, game after game. That's a real shooter.
What's a high percentage?
I say about like 40, 42, 43% from the floor, game after game.
4 or 3. See, two different things, man. When I say a shooter, who I call a shooter, dude who can shoot the 3. That's a shooter to me.
Oh, okay, that's a shooter to you, but I'm just saying, from my perspective, a shooter can shoot from anywhere on the floor.
No, that's not a shooter. That's a baller. That's a hooper.
Okay, so however you want to call it, then.
Whoa! Now I got hold up. You got wait a minute now, Foot. A shooter. Look.
No,
when you have shooting competitions, when you have shooting competitions,
a 3-point shooter, a shooter.
Yeah, I would, but it's not limited to 3-pointers. I mean,
not limited, but
like nobody is calling DJ or DeRozan. Nobody's calling them shooters.
DeRozan mid-range.
What are they calling them?
Yeah, they don't call mid-range. Even though you're shooting from mid-range, they don't call you a shooter.
Now, what do you call Gilgeous-Alexander?
A hooper.
An MVP, but
a shooter.
A hooper.
That is a shooter.
Because see, Gilgeous-Alexander is a mid-range. He's a mid-range man,
but he do both.
Shooter's a guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that.
He done got better at his 3-point shooting.
Shot, bro.
Because before the 3-point line was put in the NBA, before you had a 3-point line in the NBA, shooters were people who could shoot from anywhere on the floor. Before the 3-point line came.
Yeah, okay. You got a different analysis now. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying is 3 points.
Yeah, because
3 points, that's fine. But being able to shoot all over the floor, from the right side to the left side, right top of the key, at the corner, just inside 3-point. I mean, wherever you can get a good shot at.
Larry Bird was a shooter.
I mean,
he can shoot anywhere on the floor.
I agree with John.
I mean, you know, when you have shooting competitions, say for instance, you use a gun, you use a rifle, you use whatever. Look, this person may be able to get it from 20 feet, bag it up to 25 feet, bag it up. You know, I mean, you shoot from wherever.
Hey man, I gotta go, man. I'm about to go. I gotta put my son to bed for school tomorrow, man. I'm gonna catch you.
I end it in a little bit.
Man, I forgot it was Sunday, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, I got it. You know, but no, man. Like I was saying, man. When you, to me, let's say I'm coaching, especially at this age, 9th and 10th, and even 11th. I mean, you can hit inside the three, a little bit inside the three. If you shooting at a high clip, a decent clip, hey man, shoot him, find him. If he go to the bathroom, go with him. Don't let him get nothing off. If he gonna hit something, in that high clip. That's just how it is. So that's why, like I said about Niang is a shooter. That's what it is. That's his job. That's his only job, to shoot. Just like Bogey, come off screens and shoot. He's a shooter. You get other things out of him, but you know that's what it is, and that's why I be laughing at folks. Oh, Niang, this and that. Cardio GOAT. He's a shooter. He come out screen and he pulling. He don't stop pulling because he missing. That ain't how that works. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell every kid who's I deem a shooter on the team. Well, hell, I tell everybody to shoot damn ball. Hand down, man down, shoot damn ball. We score around here. We try and score. You know, we need all the points we can get at all time. But a shooter.
No wonder you don't dislike Quinn.
Huh?
I'm joking. You going?
Oh, so
I said no wonder you don't dislike Quinn.
I mean, well, no. I don't dislike.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay, because I see how he coached the game. I ain't say he's the damn best in the world like somebody be. And I wish I would have got on word because. One, they give me an opportunity to respond to, I won't hear no Glaze, I don't want to hear that. I don't give a fuck. Think about it. You don't want to hear that, but I've been called the head of how long? And the Glaze and the Trey, I would just want to address that. When they're supposed to be overdoing it. Like, bro, like they be posting stuff. I mean, most of the people know how they be just saying so every stat because they trying to go at people like me. You know, so that I love it though. I love it.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna ask a question. Can I ask the question right quick?
Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
There's a chance that Chicago might catch Orlando. Okay, which one of them teams would you think y'all would like for the player to do it matter?
I don't care.
Chicago or Orlando?
I don't care.
Bring the next clown on.
Yeah,
bring the next clown up.
That's the other thing, folks. I want to play this. No.
But you do acknowledge that people do that, right?
I know they do.
Oh, yeah, they do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They do it.
Guess what? In order to be the best, you got to beat the best. Whoever
that's right.
You got to win. You got to win to get there.
You not best at all, but why you folks scared? That's why I be laughing. I like, who cares? Beat who you can beat. We've already proven we can beat some good teams when we play smart. I mean, I've been proving that shit since the year before last. You know, we play smart basketball, we win. Dumb, we lose. So, I mean,
see, I mean, like,
who you want to rather see? I don't give a damn whoever the next man in front of me.
I mean, the next team you play, you know, they can be the best team you play. You know, go get them. Go get them. You know, I don't care who it is.
Miami made that run. Nobody said Miami was going to the final with Jimmy Butler. And see, that's why when people keep talking about this superstar bullshit, I need a superstar to me is somebody who can carry a team.
Yes, I've said that.
And see, people talk about Trae Young. No, he's not. The reason for me, with Trae Young's skills and capability,
Hornet's Nest foot.
Huh?
Hornet's Nest.
Yeah, he's more than capable of being that, but his IQ be slipping sometimes, right? If he played to his strength, like he started the year out with, like you see him every now and then, use his strength. Stop trying to be the damn number one scorer, right? If to me, his skill set, Trae Young can get us 10 more games a year. Just him alone. That's what I feel. But see, I'm a hater though. But I call it like it is. He can get his skill set alone can win this team at least 8 to 10 more games a year if he just focus on that. And so that's why I don't be, I don't give a damn, because he's not doing the things to do to win. Look at Jimmy Butler, what Jimmy Butler did in Miami, right? Just his presence. Look at everywhere he went. Everywhere Jimmy Butler went, he went to Golden State. That shit turned around because he's a dog in how he addressed the shit. He don't have to score a whole bunch of points, but how he affects the game in many ways. And that's just what it is, man. You know, that's why I be laughing at fools. I be clowning. I be petty. You know, see, y'all ain't on the home court, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Last night, we was in Golden State East last night, though. For real, I was in when I went to the game. I was at Golden State East.
Well,
they come. I mean, you got Golden State fans all over the place.
That's what they said on the radio too.
But hold on, H2K. But he playing with Steph Curry, yes. But again, see, y'all keep talking about another player he playing with. He made that team better. Steph Curry won them. They weren't doing shit. They about being playing.
I mean, yeah, I would. Jimmy turned that around.
Jimmy turned that team around because of who he is and what he does. And see, that's what people don't be looking at. They looking at every time you talk. Oh, they're looking at stats. They're looking at stats. They don't look at the nuances of the game itself.
They don't look.
But just look at it like this, though.
They don't look at the eye test.
But you got to look at it like this. Now, Trae Young ain't no superstar, man. I mean, and that facts about that. Trae Young is an all-star. He haven't reached superstar status yet.
Correct.
Yeah, he's on
the team. He just another all-star.
Correct.
They're trying to and tinkering on trying to be a superstar, and that's just where he at. And he with the Atlanta Hawks. But you got to understand, Butler went over there. And it don't take that hard for Butler to get with a superstar.
Hold on.
You got another superstar going with another superstar.
No, I know where you're going with this. I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. I said Trae Young has the ability to just by himself alone, just him being who he is and his ability to give us 10 more games.
Right.
To will us to 10 more games a year. Right.
Right.
So first start there. Then we can start, because with 10 more games, what did it put us at?
Matt winning his bet.
See, what gets me
fourth place.
Hold on for a minute. What gets me is people keep talking about pairing somebody with another super. You can't do that without this and that. But I looked at this for the past 2 years. If Trae Young give me 10 more games, what would that put us in the playoff? Because again, we don't have a lot of flashy pieces, and we ain't had a lot of flashy. But when you look at this team, if you play everybody play their role the best they can, we got a solid team. And see, we shown that because we don't beat Boston shorthanded. How many teams we don't beat all these so-called top teams shorthanded when we play smart? We did it last year. And when everybody clowning who we got, I said, I'm not going to say it's a roster problem. Yes, you could use an additional player, that player, whatever. But if they play smart and solid basketball, we can move some things. I didn't say.
Okay, let me come back for that.
Huh?
A series is different than just a regular season game.
No, I know that. But again, because how we match up. And see, a lot of people don't talk about matchup. They just look at who does what. They look at people's stats. I look at matchups. How do we match up across the board? You see what I'm saying? Hey. That's how we beat Boston earlier this season. That's how when we went on that West Coast trip without Trae, with Veet running the point, he gave Harden fits. So again, it's more than just these stats.
Now, come on, man. You know, you just like this, man. Boston.
Hey, gentlemen, I got to roll. I got an early arbitration.
I'm gonna say this, and then I guess you finish it. Now you got about 6 minutes. But Boston got 5 All-Stars over there. A few of them are okay. And
Kool-Aid. What's an All-Star?
No, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know darn well. It has not been no team.
What's the All-Star?
Tell me a team that had won a championship.
No. I don't want to hear that. See,
you tell me a team from historic team. Tell me a historic team that won a championship without more than one.
I can only think of one
All-Star on the team. Tell me one.
Tell me one. Pistons is the only one I can think of. Pistons is the only one I can think of.
Who?
Hey, it's Trey
Pistons. 04 or 05, whichever one it was.
No, Pistons. Which one you talking about? No, they had All-Stars on them.
Who?
Kool-Aid. It's Trey All-Star.
He an All-Star, yeah. He an All-Star.
All-Star this year.
Yeah, he All-Star this year.
How did he make the All-Star this year in another year?
Oh, he made the All-Star. Just he wasn't a straight up All-Star. He was a reserve.
So let me say this. So All-Star is a popularity contest, right? It's no way. I'm the first to say it. Trey got stiffed on the All-Star game a couple times.
Right, exactly. 3 times.
He got stiffed this year because based on what the other folks said, performance. The All-Star is not based off performance anymore. It's based off popularity. Because I'm the first to, as much as I get on Trey, I'm the first to say Trey should have been the All-Star this year without injury.
Technically, it's always been popularity because the fans had full control over it until they took it away.
Stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So when y'all keep saying without an All-Star, it don't mean shit no more.
What I'm saying, if you like, but what I'm saying is that you have to have either you drafting down. Listen what I'm saying.
I see what Kool-Aid saying. He's saying a top-tier player.
Either you're gonna draft a guy that has the potential to be an All-Star. Either you're gonna have a guy on the team that has the potential to be an All-Star. With a guy that's already an All-Star.
Today it's a popularity.
I ain't talking about no popularity, man. You ain't gonna tell me most All-Stars do not lead the league in categories.
But substitute the word All-Star for like top-tier player. That's basically what we're saying.
I want him to say that though. What it takes to make an All-Star?
You have to lead the league. You have to lead the league. Not just by voting and stuff. But they still look at your stats.
What's the criteria that's written for the All-Star?
The criteria first, everybody look at stats from the coaches to the players to the fans.
What's the criteria?
It's still based off of stats.
Okay, so let me tell you what the criteria is, right?
To a degree.
Here's a criteria.
Well, it's based off of stats, and then it comes down to the favoritism of who the fans want, who the coaches want, and who the players can see. Who the players telling the truth about stats?
Can I finish first? At first start the All-Star, right? Starters start with what? Fan votes.
Fans.
Right? Fan votes, right? Then secondary is what? Media and players. Right? Right. That's the criteria. Then the third
coaches pick the reserves.
Coaches bringing the reserves. So there's nothing in there that said nothing about no stats, no performance, or nothing. So my whole point to you, Kool-Aid, and why I'm talking about also, these are facts. I'm not making that up. That's the criteria to be an All-Star. Fan vote to be a starter, right?
The fans are looking at stats.
Again.
That's partly true.
90% of the fans are picking their players off of what they did in the league.
They're also picking their favorite players, whether they're statting or not.
There's a lot of favorite players that a fan can pick that ain't got doo-doo. Ain't got doo-doo to do.
The fan vote have been taken away.
Look,
you can't tell me. The fans been picked from the top 10 of the players in the NBA.
Kool-Aid, it used to be 100% fan voting.
Tell me what player got in that was less than the 10.
I'm about to tell you. They changed it from 100% fan vote. They took it away because Zaza Pachulia almost got his country almost voted him in as a starter. And that's why they took it away from the fans.
Thank you.
Cause Jaja was what?
He got his entire country to vote. Well, not he, but his entire country voted for him, and he almost got voted in as a starter.
He almost. You said almost.
That's why they took it away. He had too many votes. He would have got voted in.
He almost, but Jaja didn't have the stats. Jaja didn't have the stats, though, right?
No, he didn't have the stats.
Okay, then. So
he had his country behind him.
Did Jaja get to be an all-star?
He had his country behind him. I don't even know if it was when he was in the halls, but I know it was him.
Man,
that's why they took it away.
You cannot tell me, guys. I don't care what you say. I don't care what the fans. I don't care what the media. I don't care was it the players. I don't care if the coaches. You ain't gonna
I'm not saying they don't use stats. I'm saying that's not the end all be all.
Look at the guys who you see in the all-star for game after game. Those are the guys that put up stats.
Okay, so why Trey didn't make it? Because they didn't vote for him. Because the media didn't vote for him with his stats. The players didn't vote for him with his stats.
But both times he got in as a reserve because of his stats.
No, because people got injured.
Yeah, because the person got injured and he got in on the reserve because of his stats.
If people wouldn't have got injured, he still wouldn't have made it, Kool-Aid.
If he didn't have the stats, I'm gonna tell you something. If Trae Young didn't put up the stats with the hate that they put on that man wouldn't touch the NBA All-Star at all. Period.
I'm saying it's not just stats.
Tell me something. That man did not average 28 and 10 or 20 and 10 game after game. You cannot
28 and 10 should have him in the All-Star no matter what.
Point of time to be an All-Star. You cannot tell me any player that become an all-star is not put in based off of stats.
I'm telling you, 28 and 10 should make him automatically an all-star, but it didn't.
See, it did, but it was other players that put up stats that were close to what he did. You know why Trae Young, what messed up his stats was efficiency. So they always compare his efficiency to another player that played close to his efficiency,
but he still got the stats.
Go ahead, Bud. Can I ask you a question? Kool-Aid, you just made my point. The man was putting up 28 and 10, right? So there's no way he shouldn't have to get in the All-Star by freaking injury reserve. Because you got plenty of dudes in the league that ain't touching his stats. So my only point around it is a popularity contest. And that's my only point. You trying to argue an opinion. The people who put in it, they gave an opinion. And you say, oh, they're doing this. We don't know what they're doing. They probably use some, but at the end of the day, it's who they like. This is who I like. This is who I want.
They ain't just going down there putting a scrub into doing all-star.
Hey, Tyler,
they get votes, though. We know players have voted for they rookies just because they like what they do for them. That people are outright saying that.
I understand people. I understand how they put the vote in. You know, I understand how they put the vote in.
Cool. Why you?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you just like this from a perspective from Atlanta Hawks.
Let me talk.
Everything. Let me just say this. Just like you hate Trae, the media hate Trae, players hate Trae. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all two guys hate Trae. The media hate Trae.
Who said I hate Trae?
Players hate Trae. There's coaches that hate Trae. No. Let me say what I gotta say. Okay, all these Trae haters. Okay, they changed that rule they changed that rule because when Trae got in on the popularity, and he was voted
that was changed way before Trae Kool-Aid.
No. When he was voted in straight up by the fans. And then when he voted in by the fans, guess what? He led the league. He led the league in points and assists. He set a record.
What's your point?
My point is that then they changed the rule and they threw in them doing coaches because
it was that before he did that Kool-Aid.
They just like they changed listen what I'm saying. Just like they changed the foul rule. They changed the foul rule because they don't like Trae Young. They put that coaching stuff in because the coaches don't like Trae Young. All that crap was changed because it was to keep Trae Young out.
All right. So
like your hate, and all y'all guys who hate Trae Young, it's the same hate throughout the whole league. Guess who else hates Trae Young? Guess who else hates Trae Young? The referees hate Trae Young. Trae Young had to play through the freaking referees every single freaking night.
I acknowledge that a lot of people don't like Trae.
Listen to this. Listen to this real quick. Calm down, first of all. Let's see, that's the number one problem, right? You saying now you saying Pharaoh hate Trae Young. And so y'all told me last year I hate Trae, so I'm just roll with it. It's just funny. That's what y'all do when somebody criticizes somebody. So I just roll with it. So I'm a Trae hater. I roll with it. That's why I post everything. Every Monday I make my post on Hawks home court just to fool with y'all. Because y'all so sensitive and y'all be glazing. So like Pharaoh, welcome to the club, bro. You know. Hey, I ain't even said nothing but to get some pitch back, then somebody pushed the narrative. But anyway, but like I said,
you know, when I vote,
I'm talking. No, I let you talk. I'm talking.
Go ahead.
Come on now. Come on. So
go ahead. The
All-Stars a popularity contest. The only criteria is the one I mentioned. It ain't got shit to do with stats or whatever. Whoever vote, whatever stats. Whoever what they use. You don't know what they use. I don't know what they use. It's not a criteria. First and foremost.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. Go ahead.
Kool-Aid, you gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
So it's a popularity contest. That's why I don't put nothing much. I don't care when people tell me we need to All-Star. Man, all that junk don't matter because that's just a label. And the way the NBA is done, All-Star used to mean something. Right now, it's who the most popular. And you know, NBA puts certain people. I mean, you got Tyler Hero getting in on Trae. Come on, let's keep it 100. And I'm a so-called Trae hater, but we know that was bogus. So when you talking about, you mentioned, somebody went without. Man, you can say that stuff is true, but again, y'all people talking about Trae ain't playing with nobody. He's a Trae's a superstar, and that's no slight. That's real talk. That's why I said he has the ability to give you 10 more games a year by himself, just by what he can, what he's capable of doing. Not necessarily scoring, but the type of play, the type of direction, because he's a point guard. He can control the game enough to where he can do that. And if he give effort on defense, then he can do that. But again, All-Star is a popularity contest. It's boring. It's a joke. Yeah. I mean, this year was a joke. So
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said it. I'm gonna run a campaign for freaking Barlow to be an All-Star next year. I'm finna start my campaign right.
All right, I had to mute you because you over talking, man. I showed you the respect. You know, let you go on now. You muted right now. Let me finish. So again, and since you keep calling me a Trae hater, what do I hate him about? Because I hold him accountable. I mean, whatever. At the end of the day, to me, it's the Atlanta Hawks, not the Trae Young Hawks. And that's the problem with some of y'all fans, man. It's just, if you say anything about that little yellow dude, you know, you're considered a hater. You got people posting stuff. You got people coming on here. Oh, well, we ain't gonna say that about that neglect. But y'all be the main ones talking. And see, I call all y'all self-check because I be playing with y'all. I be playing with all y'all. I tell you I'm playing with you. I'm smarter than y'all. So keep on calling me a hater. I'm gonna hate. And everybody like that, and whatever, man. You know, it just at the end of the day, he gonna be gone, and I'm still be a Hawk fan. That's how I look. So I'm gonna criticize whoever. Same way I criticize Deep. You know, sometimes it ain't no difference. You know, I had season tickets, bro. I spent money on this team for a long time, so I gotta have the right to say what I need to say about whoever, because I put skin in the game. You know, so. Hey man, it's funny to me. I just have fun with y'all because like you just called me and Pharaoh Trae hater.
Look,
man,
but you're the one who bring up the Trae thing all the time, man. Everybody about sick of talking about Trae because this team is more than Trae right now. This team is more than Trae, bro. We can talk about a whole bunch of players. Let's talk about Barlow. Let's talk about Zach. This team is more than Trae, man. It's more than Trae. I don't even come in the thing and talk about how, I don't come in here talking about, did y'all see Trae Young? You see what he did. I don't come here, but every time you come into a place, man, you come here and want to talk about Trae Young, bro.
I think Trey came up when we were talking about All-Stars. That's the only reason.
Exactly. We were talking about All-Stars, and then Trae Young came in on the All-Stars. I just said you had to have, I ain't saying about no Trae Young. I just said you had to have stats.
I use him because the whole point was
he want to use Trae Young in the scenario. I'm just saying it ain't no way nobody gets to be an All-Star without stats, without decent, good stats. In that case, I'm gonna pull a thing next year since it's just a popularity contest, and I'm gonna pull for Zach Ricochet to be an All-Star.
There's not enough Hawks fans for that to happen. That's the problem.
Okay, then. So if Zach put up stats next year, he could possibly be an All-Star. If Zach goes 20 and 20 and 10, 20 points and 10 rebounds, 4 assists throughout the whole year, you can't tell me that boy won't qualify for an All-Star.
Hold on. This year, LaMelo outpaced every guard in the league in the East. He had Trey beat by almost 2 million votes.
Yeah.
If Trey can't do it, how's that gonna do it?
Stats, though.
But he had him beat in votes.
He didn't have nobody beat by. He didn't have Trey beat by stats.
But he had him beat in votes. Is my point. So I'm saying, if Trey can't do it, how's Zach gonna do it?
Hey man, hey man,
come on. I'm telling you right now, Zach.
I'm telling you, LaMelo almost had 2 million votes, and Trey had 700,000.
Is Zach? I'm telling you, man. If Zach maintains something like that throughout the year, Zach is a more popular person and a personality and love person than Trae Young was. Trae Young was hated from day one. Zach is.
But this is only his second year, though.
Zach, I'm telling you right now, if Zach come in and maintain, Zach come in next year as a #1 draft pick, and that boy come in here and he put up 20 and 10 and 4 assists, 20 and 10 rebounds, 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists a game with 2 steals. That guy has the possibility to be voted in.
Well, y'all know I like to bet, so you want to bet on that Kool-Aid?
I don't bet, but I'm just saying. I said if. Did you not hear me? I say if. Did you not say when I say if?
Hey, Kool-Aid.
I'm just saying if Trey can't do it, I don't see Zach doing it in his second year.
Let me say something, man. Hey, man, at the end of the day, my only point, and the reason I brought up Trey to give Trey credit on the All-Star, because he should have made it without no freaking injury. And that's like 2 or 3. It's a couple times Trey should have made it just off what he does. It don't have to be efficient. It don't have to be. If you stack his numbers up, it said I look at numbers. If you stack his numbers up against guys who made it before him, you can tell what it is. Because even as much as I own him, it's 2 other times he should have made the All-Star game where he didn't make it.
Because it's pure hate. It's just like
no. It's pure popularity, bro.
But hate goes into popularity because that's how you feel about somebody.
Y'all got to get rid of this hate stuff.
Trae Young this year was second in the popularity vote. He was second. Was he not second?
You gonna keep talking on? God damn, man.
No, not from popularity. No, that was after you added the coaches and media in.
Hey, y'all got to get rid of this Trae hate stuff.
I ain't talking about the coaches. I'm talking about fans.
No, y'all made that up.
But the fans ain't the only one who decided.
Y'all made that up. So man, Trae ain't even the most hated person in the NBA. The way y'all are talking. I mean, you say anything about the little dude. I mean, I'm giving credit summertime, beginning of the year, and guess what? I'm still hating. So according to y'all, so I just embrace it. Really. Let me tell you something. Everything I said since last year with Trae Young, with this team, has come true. So I'm batting 1,000. So I got some basketball sense. I'm batting 1,000 everything. But hey, man, y'all better hope he don't ask out. Because like I tell you, because the Hawks gonna have to stand him. So the worst thing for the team is he said, "Look, I want you to trade me. This gonna lower his value." Because he already said he want to win, and people say, "Let's see what happens." So this offseason is gonna be telling. You know what I'm saying? And man, y'all just need to stop with this. Y'all hate Trey hate. It's funny to me. And so I embrace it because I clown y'all with it because I throw it back and y'all ain't have nothing because I speak facts. See, that's the difference. I speak facts. But yeah. But
you said you go ahead, Farrell. Say what you gotta say. Then I'm gonna say my thing. And we'll be
where it went.
All this,
I think where it went off the rails is with the All-Star thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think the work. Well, he was better. He was looking for like top tier player. I do feel we need another top tier player with Trey, preferably slightly better because he's only 6 foot tall. So I would prefer like a player equal or better than him on the team. So the word All-Star is what threw everybody off.
You don't need no equal player to Trey. No.
I do not think this team right now, Trey is the best player can win a championship.
No, he's not. And that's not nothing against the little fella. I mean, that's just facts.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm saying. He needs somebody.
He don't need to be the main player.
This is what I gotta say right here.
I don't make it bad.
Okay, Foot and y'all guys who got this Trae Young talk all the time, just letting you know, Kool-Aid is not having a Trae Young talk with y'all anymore. I'm through with the Trae Young talk with y'all guys. I'm not going to debate with y'all guys about Trae Young talk.
You know you have to like
Kool-Aid. Y'all start talking about Trae Young. I might just sit back and listen, or I'm gonna leave the thing.
How many shows that still have?
The Trae Young thing with me in the discussion in any platform is over.
Wait, no,
I'm
he
not
lied.
gonna be in anybody's platform talking about Trae Young, talking about this.
I'm gonna try next Tuesday. I'm gonna try.
The Trae Young thing is over. That's it for me. I'm not gonna be
Tuesday,
debating with y'all
we'll
guys
see.
about it. As of today, it's over. Y'all can have y'all party, go have y'all private party. You know, I thought we were gonna be up here talking about the Hawks and talking about how good and what we finna do and what we may finna do with the Hawks and the other players, how good the other players
We were talking. The conversation was different because we were talking about All-Star. They just used an example of Trey. It wasn't about Trey.
But even when we talked about All-Star, there are more than one All-Star in the league. You could have been talking about other players.
I told you about Zaza and you didn't want to hear it.
And Curry and all.
I was talking about Zaza. You didn't want to hear that.
Okay, but you were trying to say Zaza almost got in on the popularity vote.
He did. That's why they took.
Okay, you made your point. Okay, you made your point. I just don't agree. With y'all.
But it's fact. That's why they changed it to 50% for the fans.
Okay, you say it's a fact. Okay, that's your fact.
It is not my fact. It's the fact.
When I look at All-Stars,
no, your fact ain't true because they took it away from
All-Stars. They're All-Stars based off of their stats. They ain't never saw an All-Star make the All-Star based just off of votes.
But if you have stats
all my life,
I got this. Hold on, Kool-Aid. Let me ask you this: the stats make you what? Popular. Therefore, it's still a popularity contest.
Okay, that's what I just told you. The stats is the reason why the people going. These people going to vote for you.
It ain't no criteria.
Look at all the stats. And between those 3, 4, 5 people within those stats are how close they are. And if the dude like this dude better than this other dude, he might have better stats, but he might say, "Oh, I like this dude because of his game," and he might vote him in.
But that was the point. That's where it started off. That's where Foot started off. He said it wasn't a criteria. That way you can say
it is a criteria. You have to have a good stats to make All-Star, man.
Then Trey should have made it over Halliburton.
No, it ain't the point. The point is what I'm saying is that when it goes to the point between, you can't say those guys, the top 5 to the top 10, the popularity they had the right to pick between that top 5 and top 10 players who had top 10 stats. They didn't go down there and vote for no guy who had 20 in the 20 spot of the stats. Who was in 20?
They did for Zaza.
Man, you going all the way back to some bull crap, man. Y'all ain't even in the league we talking about now, dude.
I'm telling you why they changed it. That's why it's only 50% fans now. It used to be it was 100%.
They didn't put it. They didn't put in the coaches. They didn't put in the coaches vote until a few years ago. What you talking about?
Look, it used to be 100% fans. If it was still 100% fans, Trey would have got in. They took it. They gave the 50% to the. They gave 50% to the players. The players were bullshitting around when they vote. That's when they took half of it from them and gave it to the media.
They just did that.
No, that's not just did. That's been years since they did that.
No, man. I'm telling you, man. Go look at some.
I'm gonna pull it up and tell you next game.
Okay, pull it up next game and tell me, because I'm trying to tell you when they put in the coaches' votes. When they start having the coaches to vote in the players, man.
Account for like 25%, bro.
It don't matter. It still doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, there's no player that get voted in by coaches, fans, or whatever based off of just popularity. They have to have some kind of good stats to get voted in. And
but that's not it nowhere says have good stats. That's Foot's point. It don't say have good stats. That's what criteria means. That's the definition of criteria.
Okay. I guess somebody else down now, way down now.
I'm just telling you
I guess Levert got cheated out then, right? Levert got cheated out of the All-Star game, right?
Can somebody look up the definition of criteria? Because that's where it's going wrong.
Did Hunter get cheated out of the All-Star game? So if it's just a popularity vote, don't go off stats.
Tell me where it's written down that says you have to have good stats. Then that's the end of it.
Right. Is that what everybody, all-star have good stats?
Where is it written down that you have to get good stats? That would be criteria.
Come on, tell me what player.
Just like there's no criteria for just like there's no criteria for MVP, there's no criteria to be an all-star.
All the all-star that you looked that was starting all-stars on the starters.
They had the stats, but there is no criteria.
Okay, man. Y'all.
That's all. Kool-Aid. That's all I was saying.
Okay. I'm through, man. I'm through. Y'all got it, man. I'm good. I got it. Y'all got
I'm gonna look up the definition of criteria as well.
With y'all no more, but whatever y'all say about that right there is fine, man. Whatever. Okay. All stars you can just vote anybody in because you just like.
Yes, you can vote anybody in. You are look. You want to tell you how you can vote anybody in? My boy Ticket. He voted for Paolo, even though he was injured. He saw stats. He saw he had like 30-some points. He had on the plate like 2 weeks. That you can vote anybody in.
Did Paulo had stats, right?
He had 2 weeks worth of stats, not for the All-Star game. He got injured in like November.
Okay, he got injured in November, but what were his stats before he got injured?
He had so am I supposed to put Paolo having 30-some points in 2 weeks over somebody who done played 2 months?
Who played 2 months and then averaged 10?
No, they averaged like 20, 25.
Okay, so then Paulo averaged 30 points. Prove it.
In less games. So your average is gonna go. Your average is gonna go down with more games.
How you gonna say that? He didn't play.
I'm talking about the person who got like 20, 25, who played 30, 40 games.
Okay, he played more games and he still didn't have the stats of 30 points a game. And so how you gonna say Paulo?
Because he played. Because
how you gonna say Banchero won an average 30 points a game just because he didn't play?
Kool-Aid don't understand. They don't even matter. Discuss it tomorrow.
So you trying to say, but the man proved that he averaged 30 points a game. He gets
in
hurt.
3-4 games, Kool-Aid. That's how math works.
Three straight games.
What y'all think about
Come on, man. You know, doing Paulo, whoever you were saying who averaged that other little 20 something down there, you know that doing boy better than that boy. Come on, man.
That don't mean I'm voting him in for the All-Star because Paolo only played 2 weeks.
Kool-Aid, I came on late. What's your take on the game, man? What's your take on the game tonight, bro?
My take on the game is that the young boys got in there and played some basketball. Barlow, Zach, Mo G.
That's what's up.
They had a game. They played a really, really good game tonight.
What'd you think?
Yep. And Trae Young played a really good game as the point guard.
Okay.
And we won.
All right, what's up, Pharaoh? What you think about the game?
I thought everybody played good. Trae played. He was efficient. Barlow played good. I don't really remember much of 00. I think I can't remember much of him. Zach played well. I really like Zach. But yeah, good win. I like that we just beat up on the team that deserved to be beat up on. They play around with them. So good game.
Yeah, here's my take. I take all. God dang, Cole, can I?
Go ahead. I thought you were finished.
So here's my take, man. Hey, man, I take all wins. We did what we're supposed to do. I'm not gonna say these guys played a good game because look who we playing against. But we did what we're supposed to. At the end, let them get within 10 a couple times. But we did what we're supposed to. All right, that was a good run. So it's good. I call this some good work, and we handle business. That's far I go with it. Go ahead, Kool-Aid. You got something to say?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna forget. Oh, I was gonna say it backwards, man. In a sense, only player that really had a somewhat bad game, he had his normal game, but he just didn't shoot well, and that was Dyson Daniel. That's the only person that, he missed a slam, missed layups. Other than that, his normal game against the steals was great. His offensive game was bad. He was the only player that really had somewhat of a bad offensive game. Everybody else that came out there did pretty good according to what they averaged their shooting, where they had 2 shots in the game or 3 shots in the game. They played pretty good within their selves, man. So other than that, man, they just look like they were gelling to me, man. Look like they finna be a problem.
Well, I reserve that till I see some good teams. But for you to say Dyson didn't have Dyson has been an inconsistent offensive guy all year. So he had his normal game. But the defensive end, that's what he's there for. Scoring is a plus in my book, and I think he'll get better next year with it. I like the way we're being built. I still think that when I go look at game film, not broadcast, when I go pull the shit up on this app, I'm still going to say how the pieces fit well together. And hey, man, Trae Young ain't it, in my opinion, because he messed up the defense when he doesn't give his whole, complete effort. And if I get complete effort, I can trade every game. Then you won't hear me talk no more, because when he does give effort, he makes a difference on the defensive end. He don't need to be a superstar. He don't need to be a stopper, but just get in the way. And a lot of times when he just that's what pisses me off. And you're supposed to be the man on the team, and I don't like that. And that mess up the chemistry sometimes. But hey, folks can keep calling me a hater, but I look at actual game film. I pull up at any team, any pro team, any NCAA team. So, hey man, he said, but Josh, let me go ahead and put this chalk. I'm gonna go ahead and address this shit real quick. So Josh said, if Trae give match, he won't be the same offense. We don't need his use on offense. That is shown when he plays the way he plays, the way he could play. We don't need him to score all those points, because he's a point guard. His usage goes up, which means the team usage goes down. So he don't need to be the figure. He need to run the floor, run the offense, right? That's what I need for him. We should get scoring from our wings, not our point guard who got the ball in hand all the time. No, because that takes away from the other stuff. This shit funny. And no, Josh, he don't have to do so much for the team. He chooses to do it. So, and see, y'all need to stop this shit. We don't talk about creators, secondary ball handlers, all this new basketball terminology. Let me tell you something, man. What happened when he was out? When he was out that the short time? We didn't have no creators then. What happened when he's on the floor? When he's off the floor? We don't have no creators. Somebody got to create something. What is a creator? Do y'all even know what the definition of a creator is? That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. I've asked this question a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And then they come up with this stat muse shit, talking about clutch shots, clutch play. This bullshit. It's a stat muse stat that they put together. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, Josh. We don't have to have 20. Josh, we got 20 all-star. We got teams, we got players that complement one another. Y'all got to understand. Y'all don't. I'm gonna tell you, half this fan base that be up on here. Well, hell, most of the fan base be on here, be on home court. They ain't played no damn basketball. haven't called no damn timeout, ain't coached the game, ain't done shit. They're just fans. And see, that's the problem. Folks just need to be fans sometimes. Because, you know, I'm getting to the point where I'm calling folks out. I'm throwing some weight around. Because they still ain't, you know. I don't, Josh. I don't know ball. You're right. So, but like I said, you know, I challenge you anytime. Come on up down Hawks home court if you ain't up there already. I think, no, you ain't up there. I ain't seen you posting that. But, man, look here. If you matter of fact, Josh, come on up here, bro. Let's talk. Let's talk. You know, go ahead. You want me to put down? Let me put this down because I want to talk. We ain't got but a few people up here. I want to talk to real people. Here you go, Josh, right there. Come on up here, bro. I don't know ball. So let's talk about it. Let's see what you know. You know, hey, I'll give you the respect if you know something. Let's talk like two men about the game of basketball. You know, H2, I ain't said shit about winning no damn championship with no average player. You ain't never heard me saying that like that. I told you we ain't built to win the title. So why you even say it? Why you even say that? Cujo, yeah, I know he ain't coming. That's why I say I'm calling folks out. They always talking their backside being keyboard warriors, but they don't want to come. They don't want to talk. Just like all I'm calling me a hater, like Kool-Aid do. I get on Kool-Aid nerves sometimes. But you know what, brother? You good with me, Kool-Aid, no matter what.
You cool with me too, man.
You always good with me. You know.
Hey, man. It's like a coin, man. You head and I'm tail, whatever. Vice versa, however the coin look. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing.
If you got a coin, you know what I'm saying? You be on one side, I'll be on the other side. It won't be no two head. My head and your head will not be on the same side. Just simple as that.
Well, Kool-Aid, no, it's been several things you said I agree with, though.
Yeah,
you know, except when you start talking about winning the championship this year.
Well, hey, look, man. I told you, man. I had to play my character, man. I had to be my Kool-Aid drinker. That's why I call myself the Kool-Aid drinker. I told y'all why I do that, man. Sometimes I have to do that to stay in character, man. Cause y'all like to pick at me. And I like y'all to pick at me when I talk my Kool-Aid drinking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but when I get real, I try to tell the truth about the situation. You see what I'm saying? It's just simple as that.
Man, at the end of the day, we all fans, man. And a lot of things are our opinions. So, and that's okay. As long as we respect each other's opinion, then it's okay. And have a little fun with clowning. You know, like I said, I like to be called, I like to be called a Trey hater. You know, because see, I flip it on folks, right? Because I start asking questions like I'm asking, what happened to my boy Josh? He don't dip now. I don't see him because I'm gonna check it. See, I challenge it. See, I challenge to have a talk. You know, people. You know, it just, man, it's fun. I love this.
Actually, that's the way I first started coming up here.
I get checked on.
I'll never forget. I forgot what we was complaining. This was like 2-3 years ago. We was complaining about something, and this one analyst was still up here a lot. And I was like, y'all complaining down there that damn chat. Come up here and say it. And so I started coming up.
Hey, that was the same thing that happened with me in Des Moines when I was really doing that Trey Love. And Des Moines was like, yeah, Kool-Aid, you get your butt on up here. And that's how I came. I said, okay, you called me up, I'm gonna come up. And you know, and Kool-Aid been up here ever since giving y'all Kool-Aid hell. But see, right now, I'm on the road with my young boy. Like I say, y'all be talking about stay out of that G League. You saw the argument I had with Des Moines on that on Barlow. He talking about, man, I got to get up out of here. You got to go to Barlow.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I be talking about my G League and bring my G League. Right now, I'm looking. You know who we got? Who I'm ready to see play already? I'm ready to see Jacob Toppin, bro.
I know.
I'm telling you, bro.
I started to bust out. I said, here we go. Kool-Aid no got started. I think he posted on Facebook. I started busting. I said, here Kool-Aid go. But let me say something.
All right, man. Hey, bring up play Jacob Toppin.
That's what being a fan is all about. That's what being a fan
is all about. Hey, I just want to enjoy the game, man. That's all I want to do right now, man. And today,
now one thing I can say, You said long time ago. I mean, I just want to see. I don't care what. I just want to see my guy take logo shot, and that's
25 shots on the logo. I just want to be entertained, man. Entertained. You know, they win, they don't. But and then I have certain players that I like, man. Like I was excited to see JJ play because JJ going. You know what JJ gonna do? Whether we win or lose, I'm gonna see him slam on somebody. All the players, I'm gonna see him take somebody and slam on somebody. And that's what that boy don't do. He gonna jump almost from the free throw line to slam that ball, the alley oop out. And Trae Young, he about the only one that Trae Young, other than John Collins, he can throw it off the backboard on and be in time and be in rhythm with. That's entertainment, brother. Me.
See, I can respect that because you already said what it is for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you made the point clear. I mean, I just want to see. That's what I want to be entertained. I just wish, you know, it'd be a lot of folks should say that themselves, but they scared to say it though, Kool-Aid. I can say that. And now with Jay, me and Linda used to go at it with Jalen Johnson. You didn't know that, did you? And this before I got on Trae Young. So because I seen the dude since he was in 10th grade, we see him on the circuit all the time, and I always said he ain't ready. Because if he played up at his capabilities, he's athletic as hell, but skill set was like not going. He gonna need some time. No, we need to play him. No, he don't. He ain't ready. And the only thing I kept saying, just let him develop. Let him develop. But and see, I didn't get on Trae Young until and I blame Mike for this. 2 years ago, I blame Mike. He told me, right? Yes, it is, because I wasn't making no comment. Then I started seeing with his team, and I started looking at this stuff. And when I started looking, I said, yeah, it ain't gonna work. And so that's where it started with me. But people call it hate. I'm looking at it like this. I look at the contract. I look at what's coming up. See, I don't just think about whatever to play. Like I kept saying, the reason I got on this Trae Young, because next year, this offseason, we have to extend him. Because if we don't extend him, we're gonna this next season after this, he can opt out freely, right? So let me tell y'all what I think. I don't know if it was me, Mary, and somebody else. This is where it's all started. I said last year, hey man, San Antonio need a point guard, right? We rebuild.
I remember that.
You remember that? I said we are rebuilding. Yeah, you was on too. I said we are rebuilding, man. And I looked toward the future, like which is now. I said we rebuilding. Trae Young already been saying he want to win, so I said he ain't gonna stay here. Go ahead, trade him for them picks back from San Antonio because they need the point guard at the time, right? And so our buddy that was online, he was so upset. Let me tell you something. He made it personal. He's still making it personal. He made it so goddamn personal, and he made it personal. He started at Trae Young. I hate Trae Young stuff, and was putting it out there. So I just roll with it. But he made it so damn personal. It's still personal. I be on his ass about it too. Pause before all the y'all young folks say something. But yeah, but that's where it started. Because it's that trade 10 San Antonio, get our picks back, do this because we were rebuilding. We ain't gonna win next year. So let's make a move then. But we ain't won in the way. DJ got traded, and we still in the same predicament, right? So that's where it started. It was started as something that made sense. Because again, I'm Atlanta Hawks. I ain't no one player. Because guess what? When the players go, if I'm still living, I'm still gonna be a Hawk fan. Their ass is gonna be up out here. You see what I'm saying? So to me, it's about that logo. So at the end of the day, you know, people say I hate Trae Young, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Anything I say about Trae, even when I give him credit, I gave him credit beginning of the season. I said, now this is how I want Trae to play at the beginning of the season. The way he came out playing, distributing, doing what he does best, and then he went back to what he was doing again. Then every now and then he might see it one game, but then he'll go back. And so we can't win like that. We can't win. We see the success when he plays that way. And now see, I only have the seven. I don't give backhand compliment, H2K. When I need to say something, I say it. I don't hold back then. Do I?
Can I ask you a question, Foot? I said I want to
go ahead, Kool-Aid.
In 2021, was Trae Young playing your way or his way?
No, he's never been playing my way. I just wasn't on him as much.
Okay, so Trae Young playing his way got us to the Eastern Conference Final.
No,
not your way.
The team got to the Eastern Conference Final. See, that's I don't subscribe to people saying Trae carried this team because I know Hunter, Red Velvet won us a game. The team played well. We had the right pieces, and also said that everything fell the right way because we went up against injured Philly, and everything always fell our way, and they took advantage of it.
So when Trae Young stepped on the man foot and Trae Young was out, what happened?
We won the game.
And then what happened when we went to the?
Then we lost the game.
Then we went there without Trae. Then what happened?
The game. No, we won the game without Trae.
We won. I was there. I was at the game that we won without Trae. I was there. I went to that game. I know. I saw that game. And also Giannis got hurt in that game. And believe it or not, that when Clint Capella got his in the beginning of his knee problem, called Giannis fell back on Clint Capella. That messed his knee up, but Clint Capella continued to play throughout the playoffs. Now, your boy Giannis didn't play after that game. He didn't play no more till he got to the championship.
Yeah,
now, in that game before that, we was winning. Trae had them reeling, and we was winning before Trae stepped on that dude's foot. And then when we came back home, we won that game. We had to go back, to Milwaukee. I said, oh, y'all in trouble now. We won without Trae.
Let me ask you something.
Them dudes went up there. Let me tell you something. Them dudes went up there and got cooked by the center of the Bucks. What his name? Lopez. I mean, he cooked them like he owned them, bro. Lemon Pepper Lou talking about, we can win. Oh, we can shoot. We can win too. We got a game too. No, let me say this. Lemon Pepper talking about he started saying the same stuff too. Oh, we got it too. We can shoot. We can shoot and we can win. We can play. We basketball player too. And went to Milwaukee and got their butt kicked. And then that's what forced them to bring Trae Young back early.
Why did we
Coach
lose?
Let me tell you something. From my point of view, if that dumb coach wouldn't have been pushing the issue, he would have did the same darn thing that Budenholzer did with my boy. Keep him out of the game. And if you're going to win and get to the championship, do it with him or without him. You had a lesser chance of winning with Trae Young with a messed up ankle than to win with full team. See, that's just dumb decision. One coach make a decision not to play his all-star. We make a decision to play ours. All I'm just saying is that that year Trae Young was doing Trae Young thing, and guess what? Trae Young was entertaining the heck out of me. I was being entertained, and he was winning, and that's the Trae Young I like.
Okay.
The entertaining Trae Young.
Red Velvet want entertaining?
Heck no, you're not. Let me tell you something. I took my daughter to a game, and she said, "Who is that guy?" You know that guy missed so many shots. He had one good game. That one good game that helped us win. He had one good game.
Bro, let me talk. DeAndre Hunter won us a key game. Red Velvet won us a key game. Lemon Pepper Lou. Cam Reddish did. So I go down the list. I
don't remember all of that, guy.
Bro, I let you talk. So when you talk about that,
but you didn't let me finish. You said,
bro, let me finish. That's what gets me.
But you didn't let me finish.
You just finished.
I didn't finish before you told. I was still talking.
Let me talk to you. God, no. But like I said, my whole point is that was the team. Different pieces stepped up, including Trae Young at the right time. And everything fell our way. The problem, what happened after that run, we ran it back. That was the problem. We
We
shouldn't
didn't
have
run
ran
it back. How you gonna say we ran it
Can I
back? See, that's
finish,
a lie
Kool-Aid?
right there.
Kool-Aid, can I finish? So, in my opinion, the problem with that, after that run, we ran it back.
No, we didn't. We didn't run it back. Let's stop telling the
Hey,
lie.
Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna butt you every time you tell a lie. We didn't run it back.
Rebut after I finish.
Okay.
God. But anyway, my opinion, we ran it back. And we should have made more change than we did, not the little dump out. I'm talking about with key players. We should have made those changes. But at the same time, we weren't equipped. We found the genie in the bottle in that, and everything fell our way. Like I said, with injuries, with Philly and all this other stuff, everything fell our way, and that's okay. But that was a good run that showed what you can do when you took advantage of the situation at hand. You play who you play. I'm a firm believer of that. I don't care about injuries or what you. Hey, they injured. That's them problem. I don't say luck. It just fell our way, and we did what we supposed to at the right time. So, hey, man, and we shouldn't have stayed fat. Even the owner came and said that that was the worst move. We shouldn't have stayed pat and ran it back. So that's not what I'm just saying. So they said, the team said it too. So your Puffy K and the owner came back and said that themselves. So, hey, man, it is what it is. But right now, I like the young guys. I like what they're doing. I like the length that we got on this team. I like the defense we got on this team. I think we need Barlow probably ain't gonna be here. Barlow probably gonna be gone.
You don't think he's staying?
Huh?
You don't think he's gonna stay around?
Bruh, what we gonna do with Barlow? We need some players. We can't have.
I mean like bench wise.
No, man, replace him. We need, at the end of the day, man. We can develop. We got enough young players. Barlow, send back G League, right, and get somebody else who gonna make some difference. At the end of the day, keep building this team. You got too many people being developed right now. You ain't gonna win like that. You ain't gonna win the big thing like that. I'm saying that's why I said in the year it take us about 2 on this rebuild. I said last year it take us 3 years. So we going to 2 more years where I feel we'd be real competitive. And that's the way I said it. And I Hayes 2K traded the engine that no, it not trade the engine that slows it up, in my opinion. And again, this is not no slight on him, but it's the reality. Because he hurts this defense. I'm not talking about individual man on man. I'm talking about off-ball defense. And people came up with the name Trey Bates. That's what he does. When he's locked in on defense, we can be special. And when he plays what he's capable of playing like he did at the beginning of the year, we can be special. But it ain't going to work with him. He can't be the guy, in other words. He cannot be the guy. He can be a piece. So it's something. Zach going to be the face of this franchise. I predicted that before the season started. I'm going to predict it then. Zach is going to be the face of this franchise. Mark that down. But go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Well, hey, man, my thing is, man, is that I don't believe nothing you saying. As for what you just said.
That's fine.
I feel that the team that you see, they already they really basically on getting their core of young guys that they already plan them, getting them ready for next year. Only player they're gonna be Clint Capella gonna be gone.
He might.
Nah, he gonna be gone, bro.
Bro, I told y'all.
Okay, don't butt in.
You want to bet on that?
I'm telling you, said go ahead. No, I'm finna tell you now, man. I don't bet, bro. I don't bet. Okay.
I know. Go ahead.
That's my opinion. I'm telling you straight up. Let me finish. Let me finish. You said go ahead, Kool-Aid, and I'm gone. Look, Clint Capella gonna be gone, bro. Let me tell you something. The young core that you see now, that's gonna be very competitive going into this playoff. It's gonna be a lot of the guys they're gonna bring back. They don't want to pay. They're not trying to pay nobody big, man. There's a possibility that they can pay the two main players this big money, Trae Young and Jalen Johnson, and be competitive without having to play anybody else. No. Listen.
All right, go ahead, finish. I got something to say.
Okay. So they already, you have seen them already built that. It's the point is, what vets are they willing to go ahead and spend money on? Because they still got to draft a player. They got to get a center. They still got to get that center, and they're gonna get a center. I mean, a real center. Clint Capella gone, so they're gonna draft a center. Barlow will be one of the players coming out the bench along with Mo G. They already getting them ready. Okay. I don't think Garrison Matthews probably won't be here. You could already see that writing on the wall because if it's up to Quinn already put that there. So they're probably going to drop him out for Niang. They brought in Toppin. They still got another guy, and then they still got to draft a point guard if Kobe Buffkin can't stay healthy.
Let me ask you something real quick. Toppin, you think what? Brought in Toppin for what?
Huh?
What you think?
Jacob Toppin? Jacob Toppin?
He been do something?
Oh, he down in G League right now.
No, you think he's gonna be part of the roster?
At some point in time, I ain't say part of. I said at some point in time he's gonna be probably one of the guys on the bench, sitting on the bench.
Okay.
I'm just telling you right now, they already don't count their money out. They already got their money to spend on Trae Young and Jalen Johnson. They gonna get rid of Clint Capella. They already got rid of the two top. They already dump Hunter money and dump Bogey money. Then they're gonna dump Clint Capella money. They already agreed. Now now all they got is rookie contracts and young boys. So when they get through dumping and then they get rid of, they ain't got to re-sign Garrison Matthews. If they can win with these young guys and win and cheat with this, they gonna try that. They test it right now. We see they getting them ready right now. That's why everything going the way it's going.
Hey man,
they ain't trying to do nothing. They ain't trying to start no complete rebuild. That's why they ain't gonna get rid of no Trae Young, because they ain't doing no complete. They retooling. No, listen what I'm saying, man. You butting in on me again. I ain't finished.
Oh, there you say how I feel. You say how I feel.
Okay, I say I'm not finished. Yeah,
I know you see how I feel.
Okay. So I'm telling you, they what they doing. They already got a complete plan of what they're doing, and you see it on the floor right now. What you see is what you finna get, and you're gonna get it to next year with a few different people. Now they just got to make a decision which one of those three new guys they bring up, which one gonna bid, or which one gonna think they supposed to get paid more than what they should get paid. Because the Hawks ain't gonna pay them nothing. They ain't sitting up there acting like they supposed to get 40,000, 40 million or something like that. They think they supposed to get 40, 30 million and just to come off the bench. The Hawks ain't finna do that. They'll come out better put Clown or Jacob on the bench. They ain't finna do that. If they can get the same productivity out of Jacob that they getting out of Niang or out of Caris LeVert or Terrence Mann for $2 million or $3 million, you don't think they gonna do that? They ain't finna spend no money. The only way the Hawks gonna get and do anything, they got to do it through the draft and through these young players. Now, right now, I'm looking at these young players right now.
You just talking around. What's your point? Make a point so we can.
You already got my point. If you couldn't catch my point, then you got lost.
What's your point?
I just told you that they're gonna build this team. It's not a rebuild. They are you with the team that you see right now. These young boys that you see right now is the team with just a few additions.
Okay.
And they're not going to sign. Listen, they're not going to sign nobody to no big contract.
Okay. All right. Now let me make my point. So, here's what I think. And me and H2K, we debating it right now. I'm gonna say it again. Ain't no GM. I look at the game. I look at this game. I look at, especially with the Hawks, in a different lens than most fans. Not even as a coach. It's just what makes sense. If you can see what's going on, the writing on the wall, right? That's just how I can, how I think I can. So right now, I said I want to dump fat salary. They did that. They became more flexible. You got JJ contract gonna be coming on the books. You're gonna have to max Dyson out. Because Dyson gonna get all NBA defense something. Hell, he might get it since what dude San Antonio Wembanyama out.
Defensive player of the year.
Yeah, he might get this defensive player. He should, but we know again it's popularity. You know, he gonna get all NBA. So therefore, you're gonna have to extend him. This offseason. Wow, and yes, fans, you got to max him out, because what you don't want to happen is a person is eligible for that and make all NBA, and the team don't give him a max. You ain't gonna want no player to come to that want to come to that team, because the Hawks fugazi and they ain't spend no money on this guy get all NBA and he up for a contract, a rookie extension, and you don't max that out. And the way he changed the game. That's a bad PR move for the Hawks. So you're gonna have to do something with that. Now, and with that said, the way he affects the game, he literally affects games like a lot of players can't. It ain't even scoring, but he affects the game. He affects the defense in the big way that the Hawks need bad. That any team would need, because I guarantee you, mostly every team would trade for him right now. So that's something they're gonna have to deal with, and I think they knew that, and then his offense is picking up. I mean, he can get to the hole when he want to. So his finishing sometimes is not what it needs to be, but he can get to the hole. So he's crafty, and I see finish say you might not have to match. I don't know what he can possibly make or whatever. I'll let somebody else deal with that cap and extension, how much people can get. I don't claim that I know that, because I don't spend time. I ain't trying to learn about that. But I keep hearing he can get 32 or 33. I don't know, whatever it is. 29. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay him. So again, now with Trey, I'm not maxing him out. I'm sorry. And that's no hate. That's just real talk for what he brings to the game. I mean, you're right. That because his max is going to be 40. What I can't remember. Am I paying him that much type of money? Yeah, Josh.
He's making 40 now, so it's going to be higher than that.
That's what I'm saying, Josh. You can't. I don't care. You got to give him more than Jaden Johnson. I'm sorry. You got to give Dyson more than Jaden Johnson, because Jaden Johnson not getting a max. And
Jalen signed for $50 million.
You know, no, Jaden make 30 every year.
It's a 50. Next year
it's 30.
A $50 million contract.
30.
It's 30 Kool-Aid.
30 Kool-Aid.
30 over 5 years.
30 over 5 years. So
okay, 150, right?
So if
you 150, right?
If Dyson get all NBA, Jaden Johnson didn't get none of that stuff. So you got to pay him more, in my opinion. And then because his offensive game going to come along. See, people forget, Dyson now used to play point guard too. So that's why you see him bring the ball up when Trey out a lot. But his offensive game going to get better. You got to go on ahead and sign him now. And because if you do like a 2 or 3 year or whatever, if you don't extend him now, because he's eligible for extension, he still got a year on his contract or 2 or whatever. But you got to go ahead and extend that. The salary cap going to go up. You got to pay him. You got to pay that man. You cannot let that man get out. You got to pay that man. But yeah, man, Dyson about to get paid, and it's well deserved too. But and again, see this is why I keep going to this whole Trae Young thing. Are we gonna pay Trae Young what is that? $40 million now? I don't know what he's eligible to make on the extension if you max him out. I mean, what is going right down there about $50 million? I don't know what it is based off the years, however they do all that bullshit. But no, I'm not paying him that much money because he's not a difference maker like that. And no, I mean, and we're nowhere near competing for a championship. So, yeah, he might be the most impactful player, but with points, okay, we don't need the points from him, technically, because other guys can score. I'm not paying Trae Young no, I'm not maxing. Whatever the Hawks decide to do, they're gonna do. But I don't know what it is, Pharaoh. If it's 50 million, hell no. He's not worth 50 million. Now you see what's going on.
I want to say it's 42, right? 40, 41, 42 right now. So it got to be high.
So yeah.
It's like low 40s.
Because, bro, we ain't winning them right now. And you're gonna yeah. That Trae Young is 50 points per game. Man, let me tell y'all something with this. See, this is what gets me. Folks love to hear these stats of what he generates, of how many things he assisted. Okay, he doing all this shit, but we ain't winning. So you gonna pay that much money. But other teams, other guys not doing all of that stuff, but they winning. So help it make sense. We ain't winning. If paying him gonna take me over, I don't want to hear the shit about no. He need another player. It's paying him that much money gonna take me over the top. No, not by itself. And now I acknowledge not by itself. So therefore, I'm not gonna pay him that much money because I'm gonna get somebody else in to help doing that. You know, bro. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all keep talking about we ain't winning nobody. We ain't winning without nobody before him. We ain't winning with him. We've been in when did the play-in get invented? We've been in the play-in every year since its inception. Am I right? Cool.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Before the play-in, the 8 seed and up got into the playoffs just regularly. They just did that to start something to make it a little bit more exciting. It was getting boring to see the 8 seed, just the 8 and 7 seed, just getting in the playoffs. It was getting boring. Every year just seemed like you just got to make it to the 8 seed and you in the playoffs.
Again.
That was boring. They did it for more money, Kool-Aid. It's more money for more games.
Okay, I understand that. I understand all the little politics and the money stuff and stuff like that. Why they doing it for that? I'm just making a point that.
Can I finish?
I just made a point that before the play-in with the 8 seed got it. So Trae Young would have been several times. Before the play-in, if they didn't have the play-in, the Hawks would have made the playoffs every year. From the 8 seed up.
No.
Other than last year.
We were like 10th, right? Okay.
I'm finna finish. Cool. I had to mute you, bro. I'll let you talk. Let me finish, then I'll let you talk, bro. So, like I said, we've been in play-in. We've been in play-in for forever since he's been here. So, at some point, I'm trying to break the chain. It ain't Trae's fault. Let me go ahead and say that. It ain't Trae's fault. Okay, but at the same time, I keep doing the same thing, get the same results. I'm making the changes, right? So I need to build this team. We need to go in a different direction. That's all. That's all. And that's all I'm talking about. Because again, we've been 500 for how many? Almost 7 years now. So it ain't Trae's fault, but I'm making everything else don't change. Coaches don't change 2 times. All the players don't change except Clint and who else? Clint out. No, Double O. No, Double O came like Clint.
That was his rookie year. That 21 was his rookie year.
I can't remember, but my whole point is that it's time to make some change, bro. I'm tired of looking at this. You know what I'm saying? One player ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Josh, I said we traded for some picks, some trades for some resources. That's what I said. They ain't got shit to do with me about this. I'm gonna let you talk in a minute. Let me finish saying and respond to somebody. Shit, we ain't run in 7 years. It don't matter before trade, after trade, or whoever. It ain't trade fault, but I'm trying to do something different. Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
You just said that you was not a what? GM.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So your moves don't mean a thing.
Bruh, I'm a fan. I'm getting an opinion. What you talking about?
Okay, then. So that means I'm giving an opinion too.
Okay, what's your
opinion is no more important than my opinion.
What's your point?
I'm going to tell you some facts. Landry and Trae Young are winning and made an agreement on what they're supposed to do.
No.
Like you said, back in. Let me finish.
You give an opinion.
Let me finish. Mm-hmm. No, okay. I'm giving you my opinion. And I'm giving you what I feel that I heard between what went on between Trae Young and Trae Young.
Okay, well, that's your opinion.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. I put together the facts off of the facts of what I'm hearing.
Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Okay. And when Trae Young, when that little thing was going on with all of that stuff about your boy telling Trae to go ahead and leave, and he going to the All-Star again with Wemby, and all this stuff coming up between Trae Young playing with Wemby or Trae Young going over there to play with the Lakers and all that kind of stuff. That was the time when everybody thought, I said, okay, I even came on thing and told Trae to leave. Cause you know why? Cause y'all ain't the only guys I ran into that showed Trae hate. I'm at a thing down there at a game. Well, it wasn't a game, but it was one of those things you go see them play. And he had, I'm arguing with guys about Trae Young. I got a customer comes in, and he don't like Trae Young, but he like DJ. So I'm saying like okay. So I come to the conclusion, yeah, Trae Young, go ahead and lead. I'm just like with your boy, Boogie Cousin.
Hey man, what's your point?
Get out.
What's your point?
I'm making my point. If you pay attention,
you just rambling, bro. Come on, man. What's your point?
Man, you be talking a long time too. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So with all that Boogie Cousin stuff, I thought this was the time for Trae Young to leave when it came down whether it was gonna be Trae Young or DJ. But guess who Landry shopped? Who he really shopped? He shopped DJ. I told y'all that he was gonna get rid of DJ. I told y'all at that mid-trade that they were shopping DJ from the beginning. They weren't shopping Trae. Even with Trae hurt and how the season was going, I told y'all that. And guess what happened? Trae and Landry got together and they talked. And they came to the conclusion that Landry gonna get rid of DJ at any cost. And when I said, oh, they gonna get rid of DJ and they gonna go over here and get this dude Dyson Daniels, everybody cracked up.
Well, wait, you did not say they was going to get no Dyson Daniels.
I didn't say that. No, you go back and look at DeMond.
I'm gonna go look for it.
Listen, when I said it, go look it back up. Okay, I said they're gonna go get Dyson Daniels. I said,
you was talking about Brandon Ingram, Kool-Aid.
I talked about in that trade, Brandon Ingram and Dyson was supposed to be coming as a pair. That was before. Now that was before. I said that before they won the lottery. Okay. I said because it's supposed to be a bogey and a Clint trade or a Hunter and a Clint trade for that trade. And I said that it was gonna be those were the two main parts of that trade. But when we got the lottery, it changed. We didn't make that trade. We went on and made the trade to get rid of DJ, but we went on and took what we could take, and that was Dyson Daniels was still in the thing, and then we took Nance. And then we took the other little stuff that we had to take to complete the trade. So then when I said, and everybody was like, oh, and I was on another thing. I was like, oh, but Dyson Daniels, okay, y'all, he gonna be okay. And y'all, everybody like, oh, Kool-Aid, Dyson Daniels, he just here we go again. He's just a G leaguer. He's just coming out the G League. I said, okay, but the guy got a pretty good game. And then when he
This
came over here and played,
great pigeons to me.
okay, go pull up some of that. Go pull up some of that. Go pull it up last year.
I remember you talking about Brandon Ingram. Okay.
I talked about Brandon Ingram big, but I talked about Dyson as being part of that trade.
Kool-Aid. No, I'm gonna check you on that. Because you don't like that on Dyson. Don't even go there. You don't even go, bro. You Kool-Aid. You over here, man. You wouldn't like that on Dyson. I ain't gonna sell it. I
told you, just like I picked him. Just like what? No. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. Now listen. Because y'all. Cause when we made those trades and we brought in Roddy and Dyson and all that little stuff, come on, and I had my little guys that were coming. I was like, okay, but I said, okay, Dyson looked like he's a pretty good guy.
No, you won't.
I said Dyson like he's a pretty good guy to come over. And then when we didn't get nobody, when we didn't get Brandon and we got Nats and Dyson, everybody like, oh, they thought it was a bad trade. But everybody, some people thought it was a bad trade, and I said, well, it's not going to be that bad because
I knew we were dumping salary. I did, and
the point I'm making was that what the Hawks are always doing, dumping salary. Okay, it always dumping salary. Okay, DJ, but they still had to make a decision between DJ and Trae Young. At that point in time, when Trae Young went into that office, before that trade went down, getting rid of DJ, Trae Young went in that office with Landry. Who it gonna be? Trae Young said it. Trae Young said we got to have our talk. Trae Young went. Listen, and then in the interview with Landry, the media was in it. He said, "What about the Trae Young thing?" He said, "We gonna have our talk." Because Trae Young was putting it out there. Either you gonna build this team, because I want to win. And he was putting it out there saying, "I want to win." Okay, and by him saying,
let me stop you right now. Let me stop you right there.
Let me finish, man. Then you can rebuttal.
Because I'm gonna tell you a fact.
Then you can rebuttal.
That wasn't what the fact was.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish. You can't tell me Trae Young and say I want to win.
No, he did not. He did
not say I want to win.
The front office went to trade him.
No. You're gonna say a Trae Young that put it out into the media saying I want to win.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you said the front office.
No.
Are you gonna listen? They came.
No, but you rebuttal when I get through, dude.
I'm telling you what
I know. Just rebuttal when I get through. I'm gonna be through and
I'm telling you
rebuttal. Look, let me finish, man. You see, you the only one want to talk, and then when somebody talking over you, then you don't be paying attention to yourself. Okay. Now let me finish, and when I finish my scenario, in my opinion, then you can come back and talk. Now, my scenario is this. In my opinion, is this. Is that Trae Young and Landry went and talked before the trade. And it came down to Landry deciding to keep Trae Young. And Trae Young said, okay, I'm going to stay, and agreed to getting that contract, and that he's going to start trying to build a team that Trae would like to play with. And so he started getting those guys, and you start seeing. He started getting the guys with long extensions and what we talk about, long, tall wings. And we started seeing him getting tall wings. You saw him draft a tall wing because he didn't get Brandon Ingram. So he went and drafted a tall wing. 6'10" Ricochet. Then you got a Dyson Daniel who's 8? He's 6'8", 2 or 6'8", 2. 6'9", 2. Then you got a Vic Krejci, he's 6'10". Then you got Mo G, he's 6'11". And then you got Jalen Johnson already in now. What, he's 6'10". So he already started getting these young wings, just what Trae want. And you start seeing the difference. And then what came down to it, okay, now let me make the moves. Let me make the moves on dumping salary so I can start making room to pay these two guys. That was the first. Nobody expect Dyson Daniel to come in to be in the challenge again that all NBA. No, he didn't expect that. Now I know he understand he got to see that he got to pay that.
Hold on, bro. What is your point, bro? You just rambling. What's your point?
You ain't listening. That's why you can't get the point.
No. Get to your point, man. I'm not just gonna sit up here all night. You just rambling, bro. What's your point?
I'm not rambling. If you listen, I'm making a point.
What's your point? Tell me what the point is you're trying to make so I can understand.
The point I'm trying to tell you is that, see, that you be playing your trick. You want me to cut my all the way out.
No, what point are you
I'm trying to tell you, I'm getting to my point. Let me finish. Tell me your point. If you stop saying to get to your point, I will get to my point and I will be finished.
Go ahead, man.
If you just be quiet and shut up, I'll get to my point quicker.
Hold on, Kool-Aid.
Okay. Every time you always extend my point. Just be quiet, man, and I can get to my point quicker.
We ain't gonna do that, Kool-Aid. I ain't disrespect you. You don't cut me off.
Okay, but you disrespected me for not letting me finish talking.
No,
and when I talk over you,
I'm asking
you. I just finish, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hurry up. God, dang. Okay, so the point is that when they made the agreement in that room to not to move off Trey and Trey not to leave, they made the decision to go and to come out and start building a team for to try to get to a championship between now and the next 2 years, or through Trae Young signing contract. That's what they decided to do. Now you see, I can start you if you're not feeling it. You can't see it. Now you see it just starting to fall in place. They ain't got to spend a lot of money. You ain't got to spend a lot of money. You got a #1 draft pick. You got your wings already.
Hey, bro. You doing
That's
it again.
it, bro.
What's your point?
Hey, my point to you, man, the team is already here. And then but two moves gotta be Trae Young ain't going nowhere. Barlow ain't going nowhere. I don't agree with your opinion. That's my point.
Okay. All right, Pharaoh, go. What you got?
Nothing. I ain't got nothing right now.
Hey, man, like I said, man, we just, we building. We still going. I like what we're doing. I think you're gonna see some more pieces come in. This team gonna look totally different the next year, in my opinion. You won't see the same team. I mean, this is who I think is safe. Dyson safe. Jalen Johnson safe. And Zach is safe. Those three right now, in my opinion, is safe. If the right moves come for, when I mean safe, mean they're not going to move them regardless, right? Some other people, they might not move unless the right deal come along. If the right deal will come along, you'll see a lot of folks being moved who you don't expect to be moved. In my opinion, based off seeing what's happening right now, because we're still rebuilding. We still need pieces, we need resources. It's not a championship team. One piece ain't gonna make this a championship team. We're not gonna run all these damn young guys, and we developing, but we're not gonna run off these young guys, in my opinion. And so that's what I got. That's my opinion. What I got to say about that one. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to end the chat. Let's go around the table. Last word. Start with you, Kool-Aid. What you got? Last words.
Well, man, it's like this, bro. The team we got looking good now, and I heard from your opinion. You said we might even get out of the first round. Now, to get out of the first round, from your opinion, we would have to beat the Celtics. If that would happen with this young team, that would put the cement in what the future may look for these players. Okay. And I'm looking forward to it. I got a feeling they're gonna be this season gonna really turn out to be an exciting season going out. I mean, even if if we play the Celtics, it's gonna be a really dang good series. That's all I want. You know, playing in the playing that 7th seed, playing the 8th seed. We're gonna be playing at home if we maintain that. Going out the rest of this year, it's gonna be really, really nice with the wins and looking at the new pieces playing. It's gonna be enjoyable. I believe we're gonna win more than we lose going out on these last 12 games, 11 games, 11 to 10 games. We're gonna win more than we lose. And if it happens like you said, we get out this first round and beat the Celtics, we already start the year off real good. In that Mirrors Cup, it already if it won for them referees with the Bucks, no telling what could have happened. So that's my point right there. And check me out, ATL Kool-Aid Drinker. If you want to see my videos, you want to check me out my videos and my commentary, check me out at ATL.
Drop the link in the chat, Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Go ahead. Fair, what you got, bro?
I think we'll probably, if it's 10, 11 games, I think they'll win 6 or 7 of them. Think we're going to stay in the 7th seed. I don't think we're going to catch the Pistons. And so you more optimistic on beating Boston than I am. I'm saying maybe. I think 2 would be generous because we ain't got JJ. But not to say JJ like some world beater. I'm just saying when we beat Boston, we had JJ. So I think we'll stay in the 7th seed and get maybe a game or 2 off, or 2 maybe off the Celtics.
Okay. So I ain't optimistic about it. I'm saying anything can happen. I said what I said when we got LeVert, and all that. I said our bench got better. So
I agree.
I said, okay, we could if everything falls right, with who we match up with, when we gonna play. That at the time I said I wouldn't be surprised if we got got to the second round. That's what I said.
Okay.
So I won't be surprised. I'm not saying we're gonna get at it, but I'm like, that was unbelievable. We couldn't do that. No, that's all I'm saying. I ain't predicting shit.
Okay.
I'm still thinking we gonna go to play in. I put to bed long time ago, if you remember. Oh, we can catch up like a month ago to we catch up CC. No, we ain't catching. We inconsistent. And I said it last night. I mean, when and Juan was talking about the consistency. Shit, bro, we ain't a consistent team. Let's keep it 100. I don't care about our winning streak. We'll trick out something in a minute. And but I don't think we're gonna, like I said, predicted beginning of the season. Everybody started calling me haters, just like they called me Trey hater. Oh, you're a hater. I said we ain't winning shit this year. This year's a wash. As I started the season out there before the injury. This season is a wash, and we rebuilding. And I kept saying that, but folks kept telling me I'm a hater, I'm lying, and now here we are. But even if we had them injured, it's a wash. So I knew what it was. This team is not built to really go far just yet. But hey, man, I like what we're doing. I like our direction. I feel we have a direction now. I didn't feel we had the direction last year, the year before, whatever. But I feel we had 1 year now, and keep developing young guys. Like I said, I want to see all the young guys play this year. That's what my focus. Let them young guys play and figure out what we got. So when we make the moves, I don't know what's available this year, but see, I'm happy we didn't get nobody like that. Ingram and all this stuff. I didn't want all that, bro. We got Zach. Build the team. Stop trying to go find a plug and play player. We're not built to where we just need one player to be special. So let's go. We have and keep working towards and just see what happens. See who we match up. see what happens in the play-in, then see if we can get a play-in and see who match up in the playoffs. You know, if stuff fall right, it could be special. But we're not contending with these top teams right now, even though we beat them. But again, consistency is the key, and I don't think we got it. So that's all I got to say. You know, H2, man, you need to bring your ass on up here, man. Stop in the background. You got a lot to say. Go ahead and share with everybody, man. But hey, it's Monday. It's Monday already? Oh, no, not yet. So y'all know my Monday post, Trae Young post that pissed folks off. So it'll be coming soon. But it ain't personal. It's business. Because it's the Hawks for me, baby. Forget all this other stuff. But chat, appreciate y'all coming on. Pound of Kool-Aid, Pharaoh, appreciate y'all hanging out. Man, Kool-Aid gonna fuss at it all the time. We up here, one a couple people we always fuss. So it ain't gonna change. Ain't that right, Kool-Aid? But it's all good, man. But y'all be easy, man. Catch y'all folks later.
Peace. All right, man. Peace.
All right.
Next game, bro. Win Hawks.